We can Good afternoon, everybody. How you guys doing this Tuesday afternoon? Hope you guys are doing well tonight. You just heard Me and Michael by MGMT. Great song, honestly. And no, I don't have any bias towards feeling that way about the music. So today, welcome back to another Yesterday's Drama Today. I unfortunately didn't do one for February, but that's why we're here tonight. I'm going to be recapping as much as I can. I got a lot to cover. I got a... Hello, MikeTheBike. What's up? What's up, East Cox? What's up? No, we got a lot to cover today. I actually have... So, I've got a lot of things for us to cover. We're going to start off with where the drama really started. We know where this drama started last month. With the Vaush, Tipster and Keffals drama. We know that's where it started. But we've also, and I've got a lot of different extra tweets and stuff for us to look at. Some Keffals DMs. Nothing, if you've been keeping, if you've been keeping up with the drama, it's probably nothing new. But you know how I run things on this channel. Whenever I cover drama, I like to let the dust settle and then collect it all, right? I like to grab a little broom and, just clean it all up, cleaning lady style. I want to gather it all together so that way you guys have one spot to listen to it all. Whether people like that or not, I guess that's always. He's always in the news. He's never not in the news. Is Tipster in the news yet again? Oh, he is always there, as Nexajed said. So for the Tipster Vaush stuff, we are going to basically just be reacting to YDT Mac's video on it. I would do like a more detailed, thorough breakthrough, but been pretty busy, haven't been able to do the proper research for it. But I think this will still suffice. We've still got tons of things. I have the new Keffal, the new Keffal leaks, so that'll definitely be something worth looking at. What else do we have? We just got a whole lot. We got the Jameskii stuff. Let me organize it. I'm gonna organize things. So one thing that I might push to the end is Lab versus Nick. I feel like even though that's funny and that would be worth watching, that might be like the one that people least are interested in. I mean, it's up to you guys. I think what we really want is the Tipster stuff, but I'm going to stick to what we have in the title. So we are going to cover the Vaush Tipster Keffals drama. We are going to cover a bit of the fallout from that. Then we are going to cover Metokur's segment on hbomberguy, and then we're going to go back into Tipster versus Boogie and his very based treatment by his very based treatment by... Why am I on the front page? What happened here? Oh god, things are messed up on my end now. Hold on, let me make sure I have everything. Uh-oh, might be in trouble. I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's see. We got Boogie, and then hold on, now I gotta try and find... Oh fuck, I don't have it. I need the Tipster. I need the Tipster DMs. Not the DMs, the, what is it? Hold on, I can find it really fast. Give me a quick second. I just want to have it ready to go when we get there, that's all. By the way, make sure you guys like the stream and make sure you like and retweet. Even if you don't have any followers on Twitter, it still helps. Like and retweet that we are live. Let me grab this real quick. I can easily find what I'm looking for. I just gotta scroll through Tipster's media. By the way, we're gonna try our best to hide the current account I'm using. It's one of the only alt accounts I have. I think it is the only alt account I have. Mike, what's up, Teddy? What's up, Ellie's Assassin? Cheers, my dude. Love you, full homo. All right, let's chill out a little bit there. Hello, Blanet. What do you mean ill? It's the bike again. How dare you? How dare you, Blanet? Not nice. Not nice at all. But yes, Tipster does not have me blocked on this account. And why would he? It's a totally innocent account. It's an innocent account that I used to use. And I can't say any more than that because that'll give away what account it is. But anyways, I think we can just jump right in. Let's jump right into it. Let me remove this image. Again, shout out to PsychDraws for this amazing image of my news team. That's Tipster's new catchphrase since he loves LGBT a lot. So true. So very honest and true and factual. All right, let's watch YDT Mac's video. By the way, shout out to YDT Mac. He used the Vaush song I did in his newest video. Very epic. There you go.
Vaush is the third largest left-leaning political streamer. He views himself as an...
By the way, we are going to be watching these Willie Mac videos at 1.25 speed because, one, you guys should watch. If you haven't watched his videos, you should watch them. Willie Mac's one of the best commentary creators out there, so you should be watching them. And if you already watched it, give him another view. Fuck it. Just, you know, give him all the views you can. But we're going to be watching at 1.25 speed in order to keep up with, to kind of like keep things going.
Intellectual mastermind.
My moral principles are rock solid.
I feel like I've outpaced him intellectually.
He sexually harassed a girl and then
I
said
love
she
that
doesn't
clip.
even deserve basic human rights.
Poppy is not worth apologizing to. She is barely worth the intrinsic.
Funny
human
enough, I
rights
just
which
got done
all
with
human
this
beings are
with his
endowed,
video.
okay?
Based.
She is a disgusting human being, and that doesn't mean what I did wasn't wrong. It does mean I will never apologize to her.
Or outright rewriting history so he could accuse his critics of the most horrible things.
When he was doing his like apologia arc and like laughing and saying that like a woman who was a retarded child.
He thinks he's so smart that he
His new
actively
favorite
tries to
thing,
justify
lady,
for
is
CP
lady
just
dick
for fun.
and
It is
trans breast
possible
milk. Yeah, apparently he and Nick
for
are the
an
best
adult
commentary
and a
boys.
child.
Honestly, yeah, I would say those that are making videos now, which I'm gonna say Nick is back. I'm not on the same line of thinking as Nary John. I think Nick is back. At the very least, he's doing streams regularly, which I appreciate for content. But Nick, Turkey Tom, and Willie Mac, those are like the top 3 commentary guys right now.
To have a sexual relationship and for it to have positive outcomes on the child as well.
Pedophiles, right, who buy child pornography, would you say they should not be held responsible for doing that?
Yes, I would not say that it is unethical for a person
Fucking
to
man bun,
purchase
bro.
child pornography.
Making fun of
Honestly,
Adam for watching
chat, we should have canceled him for having a man bun. I think any man that's had a man bun should be I can't say the word because I don't want to get banned, but they should be dealt with, okay?
the pedo show Dragon Maid,
A Dragon Maid, king of pedophile animes. I'm not watching this shit.
while accidentally leaking his YDT folder.
With Nick, I'm counting the
This is an example of
streams.
type structure that I'm referring to.
That's fair.
And having his girlfriend draw the exact same childish anime.
Okay, so I have seen this anime. This is okay. So because Tipster, we've gone through this multiple times. Tipster doesn't know what a L0li is. This is in fact a L0li. It doesn't matter that she is 500 years old. She is still a child. She literally goes to elementary school. This is one of the weirdest things from the anime that made me drop the manga altogether. But yes, sexualizing this character is fucking weird. This drawing over here on the right is weird. They even sexualized her even more. Like, they made her legs thicker in this right drawing. It is so fucking weird, bro.
Character with eyes rolled into the back of her head, mouth open, blushing. In his folder is a character that is 12 years old, as well as other young depictions of girls sucking horse wieners. Vaush wants to be a horse, by the way.
I'll make it clear. You can write this down. I want to f a woman as a horse. None of this is a secret. To be clear, you know, many jokes have been made about this, but I stand by it. My moral principles are rock solid. My feet are firmly planted in the ground.
Since this has all been exposed, Vaush has been posting about Minna.
She's
the
actually
childish
10,000-year-old
girl from Zelda,
horse?
saying
Oh, yeah,
she's
is she?
hot, asking people in Discord if they've ever abused a minor, and then saying hot when someone says they were a victim.
Hold on, I want to go
Zelda,
back and actually
saying
read
she's
these.
hot, asking people in Discord if they've
Stop.
ever... Vaush has been posting about Minna, the childish girl from Zelda, saying she...
This is what I get for being into Minna growing up. My mind was more charitable to the chubby short stack archetypes. SMH. This is not a chubby short stack archetype, bro. At least, especially not in this, like, with this look. No. God.
She's hot, asking people in Discord...
Do you guys ever wonder if anyone here has ever fucked a minor while being an adult? No. I try not to think about that. Come on, guys. Fess up. Who's done it? Confess. That could easily be a joke. I'm going to be a little... I shouldn't be charitable at all. Do you think Vaush refers to his Discord regulars as every ponies? Vaush is like a failed P. Diddy? Ah. Vaush says some bizarre stuff. You could say so. Can I just say Willie saying that is a perfect soundbite? What? Exactly. What gets me is, yeah, okay, they're a 1,000-year-old dragon, but they still look... The thing is it's not just, like, the way they look. That's a child. They act like a child, too. They say in the manga that she is basically a child in comparison to dragons. Like, it is canon that she is considered a child, regardless of her quote-unquote human years age. Like, yeah, it's weird to sexualize that character. That's why the meme came up, ravioli, don't lewd the dragon L0li. Like, that was a meme, because there was many people who were watching the anime that were like, do not lewd this character, because it's fucking weird. But of course, there are freaks out there that do that anyways. I know Noble had that meme, ravioli. I used to watch Noble back in the day. Also, that's Midna's imp form when she was cursed by his aunt. Vaush is stealing FPS Diesel's Valor. The bit about Vaush's folder that I am mildly wary of typing here. Oh, okay. Kana Kamui is indeed a child. Yeah, she is. She's considered a child. That is, for Tipster, because it doesn't know, is a L0li. There.
Discord they've ever abused a minor, and then saying hot when someone says.
Oh yeah, what I was gonna say about that last screenshot is
from Zelda saying she's hot, asking people in Discord.
Like this line here. Come on, guys, fess up. Who's done it? Confess. That could easily be a joke. Lil Damar has definitely fucked 15-year-old in recent years. Again, like, these could be jokes. I could see that.
Or they've ever abused a minor.
The thing is that a lot of these could be jokes. Hearing Noble name is such a flashback. Yeah, I used to watch him. I think his content just got too samey. By the way, guys, we got 8 people here. Can we get up to 4 likes? I feel like I had coffee, but I haven't had any coffee. I don't know why. I'm full of energy right now. Yeah.
Minor, and then saying hot when someone says they were a victim. This is a journey into the deepest, darkest corners of hypocrisy, dishonesty, and degeneracy. This is Vaush.
Why do you want to be the horse, Vaush? Because then I'd have a giant dick. Okay, couldn't you have a big dick the other way? Well, yeah, I could. Like, yeah, I could have a big dick hypothetically in any variety of scenarios, but then it wouldn't really be a horse dick. Well, you could be a human with a horse dick. Yes, but then I wouldn't have that powerful stallion energy using it.
Who saves that sort of thing to the
Like, what the fuck? Like, it's the case with a lot of characters. It's because the age of consent is lower in Japan, and the whole does it pass in legal material and should it? Yeah, that's a problem with Japan. Although I think recently Japan did. So for the longest time there's like the prefectural law and the like legal law. Like there was 2 laws. There was basically the old law that just wasn't changed, and then there's the law that people actually follow. I believe in Japan the old law was 13 was the legal age of consent in Japan, but I think the legal law for a long time has been like 16, and social norms was 16. So that's what it's been for a while. I know Japan gets a bad name, which there are many reasons why Japan should get a bad name. There is an issue when it comes to lolicon and sexualizing children. That is a problem in Japan, but like just to be very clear about what the laws are. But I think very recently they've updated like all the laws to be point blank 16 years old, which I still think is too young, but whatever. I still think the best line was in his courting video where he says, "You're right, they should all just kill themselves because Shira doesn't have tits." That's why it's spread across the world, unfortunately. Yeah, that's why I said it's the Fire Emblem Dragon excuse if you played the games. Yeah, I haven't played the games, but I think I understand. I think I know exactly what character you're talking about, too.
Their desktop that they also stream with. That's a huge security risk, similar to how data brokers steal your information and sell it to spammers and scammers online. Your full name, home address, health records, relatives.
By the way, I don't skip ads if I'm reacting to someone else's video because I feel like if I'm taking their content anyways, I should play their ads. So if you watch his videos and if you need to use this product, go use it.
It's all out there. It all gets stolen when you try and download shady horse photos. I'm just looking out for you, Vaush. That's why I use Aura, the sponsor of today's video. Aura automatically submits opt-out requests to these sites, which would otherwise be impossible for you to do. As you can see, I've had over 18 data brokers selling my phone number online, leading to these annoying robocalls hitting my phone up 5 times a day. This not only reduces the amount of spam I get, but it also protects me from hackers who could use this information to access my social media or bank accounts. I also get other features like an antivirus, a VPN, a password management system, and more without having to download all these other apps. It's all in one place. You may have 1 or 2 of these tools already, but not having Aura is like locking your front door but leaving the back wide open, and at a price that comes much cheaper. You can go to aura.com/WillyMac to start your 14-day free trial to see if your information is getting leaked. It's the age of the internet. It probably is. Thank you, Aura, for sponsoring this video.
I love hentai. I need hentai in my life. All day, I love hentai.
You see, talking about
Base.
CP is very important to Vaush. He does it year after year.
If the offender is consuming child porn without paying for it, if you're not paying for child porn, if you're just getting it, there is no moral or legal argument against that. That doesn't also like rope in you guys for the things that you have purchased.
Well, he's so good with ads is an art form. How does this man? I think the best with ads, the person who does it the best is easily Internet Historian. Internet Historian kills it with ads.
I would never make the argument that somebody who doesn't pay for child porn but consumes it anyway has committed an immoral act.
I would not say that it is unethical for a person to purchase child pornography or purchase blood diamonds. We've all jerked at L0li at some point or another. We have at some point in our lives been going crazy on some hentai site, and we've been stroking as hard and fast as we can, and then after we nut, we go back, look over our history tab, and we go like, oh, jeez. Oh, boy.
The thing is like, again, like, if I was going to be an ultra Vaush defender, I could say, yeah, like, all these are jokes. But it's like, how many times are you saying jokes and making defenses along the same line to where it's like, okay, could you, as a debate lord, logic lord, defend child pornography. You could do that, but why would you want to do that? I think that's the bigger question. Why would you even want to do that? It's like so fucking weird. Like I can debate about lots of things, but typically anything that I'm debating with any amount of passion has to do things with things that I'm actually passionate about. Like me debating why Toy Story 4 is a bane on Pixar's existence. But we're not gonna get into that because then we'll be here for like 5 hours.
Some of these girls looked pretty young. Okay, I don't give a fuck.
He's debated Mr. Girl, who was banned for being openly attracted to 11-year-olds.
When I remember your review of Cuties, and my problem with Cuties is making those kids do that type of entertainment. I think it's wrong, whether it's legally right.
Or Toradora. I love Toradora. I'll fight about Toradora all day.
Not the free speech.
Tommy, yes, Tommy.
I said that in the review.
Why did you say the girls were attractive? And maybe I missed.
Social credit points to the far left wackos. That's why
they were. But listen.
During the debate, Vaush said that the most popular strip club for men in America would probably be 14 to 17 years old.
In one strip club, the strippers are 25, 24, 23, 22, all the way down to infants. Which club is the most popular? Men, straight men are going, and they're women.
Culturally, I don't think that we've done anything to appropriately discourage that kind of predatory behavior towards girls. So my guess is that it would be somewhere between 14 to 17.
He got away with this for years because
What the
Vaush would
fuck?
always say it was
Why?
Why?
What the fuck is that?
Vaush would leak his L0li folder. L0li is anime that focuses on younger or young-looking girl characters that act sexually suggestive or erotic. Vaush has been very harsh towards people who consume L0li, saying that they're probably hiding something.
I've had a bunch of links thrown at me by people who are, again, very sussy, trying to argue there's not actually a relationship between instances of child predation and access to like lolicon or whatever.
Well, I would assume there is a correlation between people who really want to believe
Apparently Joe
that
Biden won't be elected if Vaush is blackballed. Damn, so true.
Yeah, I'd be willing to bet that. The widespread consensus.
If anything, I feel like Vaush would keep Biden from getting like voted. Like his audience is so far left. Not as far left as Hassan's, I think, but his audience is so far left that I could not see a majority of his audience even vote for Biden.
Hentai, lolicon, whatever, you know. I still think that it normalizes quite negative things, you know. We have at some point in our lives been going crazy on some hentai site, and we've been stroking as hard and fast as we can, and then after we nut, we go back, look over our history tab, and we go like, oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Some of these girls looked pretty young. Okay, I don't give a all right?
Crazy to think he wasn't joking here.
If you're into
It's
lolicon,
Tuesday.
like,
Yo, what's up,
people
Nugget?
always say this. People always say, bro, it's just drawings. Okay, drawings of what, right? Civil War. Okay,
Nugget,
states'
tomorrow's
rights
the
over
drinking
what,
stream. You gotta join.
Why are you into that? What elements of that
Hope you're
are
doing
you
good.
into?
I am doing
You know?
well.
And I think there's no way to answer those questions without at least being somewhat introspective about the underlying issues.
It made people wonder if he was projecting. Suddenly screaming out of context was no longer a good excuse. And Ethan would destroy that narrative.
Why is the possession of child pornography immoral? Because it hurts people to make child pornography, yeah? Because you have to hurt children to make it. That's why it's immoral. It's not magically immoral. It's immoral because of the harm that is caused by it. So, do we not possess other things that
you sound like someone who's trying to rationalize child abuse.
Like, the argument that I was making essentially is that people are inconsistent in their moral outrage at commodities which hurt people when they're produced.
Okay.
So people will laugh off cocoa butter or chocolate or or cobalt or other products that we tend to get through a really, really unethical system, but then they're really, really quick to denounce child porn.
This man says you eat chocolate and you dare to care about child pornography. That's what his point is, right? Those things can be produced ethically.
Yo, what's up, Nexajed?
Child pornography cannot.
Yeah, the huge difference is one product is a phone where the abuse is taking place somewhere in the raw materials
Vaush.
stage. The other one is grown by getting off the pictures of abuse. If you take out the abuse when manufacturing a phone, the end product is still a phone.
Oh, I forgot. That's how I pronounce his name. The worst thing Vaush has done is made an FLCL character part of his branding. Wait, he does? I don't know anything about
Cooley.
Yeah, Fooly Cooley. I love Fooly Cooley. Love the Fooly Cooley soundtrack. Use chocolate. How dare you say CP is bad? It's like, yeah, like... It's like arguing to extreme just to argue. Like, I could say punching someone is as bad as killing someone because you're still causing harm to someone. But it's like there's a clear difference in magnitude. Obviously, buying products that are obtained through the abusive workshop environments of children is terrible. I feel like if you ask those kids if they'd rather do that or be raped, and that video of them being raped to be sold, I'm almost certain all of them would say they'd rather just keep working in the workshop.
Yeah.
And that alone should be like, okay, maybe there isn't a real argument here. His face is framed by Canty's monitor head. I could say tickling
Also,
a belly is...
you're not buying the abuse that the kids go through.
Yeah,
You're
like
making
when I
it so
buy
you're buying the
when I
same.
buy Nesquik because I want some chalky milk, it's not because there's a child crying on the cover, okay? Like I don't recognize that abuse, even if I can acknowledge that it's happening. You play Cobalt bass strings, so you're okay with CP? True, so true.
Whereas with CP, the abuse is the product. It sounds like an
It's kind of the same
argument
argument
only a pedo would make. Vaush has been making this argument for years.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying the same thing.
Stand by that, and I'll continue to stand by that until I get good.
But you believe that some consumerism is more ethical than others, right? Not all consumerism is equal, right? It's not all equally unmoral, right?
I would argue that in the sense as to its outcomes, yes, obviously there are some forms of consumption that are less ethical than others. But in terms of what it means for an individual's like ethical
Ernie
state,
Ball has some
I would
questions
not
that need to be
argue there's a
answered. So
difference.
very true.
I would not argue that.
What are they
going
gonna
to
do? Cry to their
parents?
parents?
I see somebody disbelief in super chats. I would not say that it is unethical for a person to
What the fuck, Teddy?
or purchase blood diamonds, because I don't see a major difference between
Teddy's
that
unhinged
and again
in my chat
buying a
again.
computer with silicon that was mined up by literal child slaves.
This is the supposed context everyone thinks is missing.
People don't know where the diamonds come from. People don't know where the cobalt come from. People don't know where the chocolate comes from in most cases.
Yeah.
In a lot of cases, there is ethical versions you can buy. But like
The average person
CP
is not going to know.
is suffering and exploitation. That's what it is. That's what you're buying.
And Vaush still has a phone, a computer, he drinks coffee. If it's all the same to him, does that mean he has actual CP somewhere next to his tax folder?
Pedophiles, right, who buy child pornography, would you say they should not be held responsible for doing that?
Yes.
Really? Even though they're directly supporting child rape?
Yeah, I think it's hypocritical. If I bought my computer and the silicon in it was farmed in Africa by slaves, if I can do that
Bro.
and that's legal and no one's gonna call me
When
out
you
my
make
shit,
when you make vegan games look like normal and sane, you've gone way too far. You've lost the plot, dog.
yeah, I have to be consistent in that respect.
So he owns CP. Cool. Boy, you really showed us with that superior moral consistency. Vaush's response to all of this was to say it's all out of context.
For those of you who don't know, Ethan Klein and his friends over in the H3 pod dedicated about 2 hours of the podcast to doing like the platonic ideal of a bad faith Vaush is a takedown, including like everything, like 5 years ago, like stuff that's been addressed so long that I mean, I
always thought
didn't see it. I
Vegan's Gain
saw
was doing
people
a
in my
character.
Discord.
No, Vegan Gains is actually kind of crazy. No, actually, I would say he is crazy, but he's definitely not as vicious as he used to be. He's not as he's not as homicidal as he used to come off as. But like he has said before, unironically, that if you could cull all of like the predator animals, like tigers, bears, if you could cull all the meat eater animals without negatively impacting like the environment, he would be okay with that because it would lower the amount of harm in the world or something crazy like that.
Talk about it. I didn't want to watch it myself, partly because it would just make me upset.
Yes, you heard that right. Vaush is making the argument Ethan took him out of context, but he didn't even watch the stream.
Why is it a recurring thing that you get accused of? Well, for the most part, I think it's just because people hate me. I got the impression I got a really bad rap, and I feel like a lot of the stuff that I've said looks pretty bad without context, but the frustration is that I am very presently defending all of it, or adding context, or, you know, correcting deliberate dishonesty.
What do Sneeko, Fresh, and Fit, Hassan, and Vaush all have in common? When facing legitimate criticism, they will never engage with specific points. They'll just always vaguely say that you're lying, hoping their audience blindly believes them.
This is one of those situations where you have to appreciate
It looks bad with the context does not
I
help
must
you.
be pretty great for people to
In
have
fact,
to
the
lie
more
that
context
much
we
and that
give,
aggressively,
the worse it looks.
to try to take me down.
Making up lies to discredit Ethan.
I think at some point he was like, as if I would ever be friends with this, which is really disingenuous because the last time we talked on Twitter DMs, he was really friendly to me. Ethan said that I had like a folder full of CP or something. What the fuck?
Where did Ethan say this? I don't remember him saying that. I can't find it in the transcripts, but I guess he did because Vaush said so. Vaush's defense for the L0li in his folder is absurd.
I was going to open up an image with right-click, open a new window, but instead I did right-click, save as, and it opened a folder called To Be Sorted. The To Be Sorted folder, which is where I put images that have yet to be sorted, and in case the name didn't indicate that, was the place that it went to because the file type of the image, which was like, I don't know, JPEG or something? I don't know.
He's making this sound so complicated when all people want to know is why you have a folder full of L0li.
The last image that I saved to the To Be Sorted folder was an image of Marcel from Dungeon Meshi being roasted by...
oh my god, Teddy. Everyone warned me about Ethan being a backstabber. Well, Vaush, everyone warned me you were a pedo. Oh wait, Ethan said that line? I don't remember that, but that's an amazing line.
Gordon Ramsay, while cooking a mandrake.
To be clear, it's all porn, with 3 more folders that contain more porn.
Hold on. Let me show you the architect of my pain. There we go. It's a good anime, guys, and a good manga. Anyway, I saved that there.
This picture isn't even one of the leaked images. He's lying entirely. What I saw was little anime children getting plowed by giant horses. He thinks he's defending himself, but he's not.
Non-pornographic.
I'm glad I have not
images
seen
of
whatever that image
Rauru
is.
from The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, which is funny
Yeah, it's an
because
Ethan
there are
line. I wish
far
it was
more
mine, though.
pornographic images
Great
of Rauru
line.
in there than there are non-pornographic images. But honestly, Rauru just looks so good that even non-pornographic images feel pornographic to me. Yeah, an innately pornographic character design.
It's a goat. Eventually, Vaush's chat would pressure him to addressing a lie.
Of the images that showed, 2 of them were from the same artist. 2 of them, those from that artist turned out to be a lolicon. One of the 2 images...
He's making it sound like there's only 2 pieces of lolly. No, there's tons. There's only 2 from that artist.
I can't show to defend myself, nor
Was
would
out
I
of context.
encourage you
You
to
didn't
go
watch my
look it up
10
because
hour
this is a
plus stream
lolicon
in
artist,
its
so I don't,
entirety. Yeah,
want
true.
to direct you to that, you know? But one of the 2 images from this lolicon artist, okay? To be clear, one of them flatly did not look like lolicon. I'm sorry, you can say it's defensive. I think that's bullshit. I literally went back and looked. The chick is like 6 heads tall.
It's a sexualized version of this VTuber's avatar, made by a famous lolly artist, who Vaush has declared not lolly because of her height. The other pictures in Vaush's folder are also way creepier.
The other one,
by the way, did you hear that Ninja was diagnosed with ligma? Good
in
one,
retrospect,
buddy.
looking at,
I should literally
knowing
ban
now
you
that
for
that
that.
artist is a lolicon. Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, that's how you know it's real bad.
When I looked at it, I think the vibe that I got was like short stack, thick kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like the way like goblins get drawn in porn.
The fuck? He says that like his community can relate. It also doesn't explain the 20 worst photos on his hard drive.
Was intended to be a lolly drawing. So like that's how it is, right? It's a drawing, you get it without context. I know that when I save them because both the drawings have like a meaty dick in it and I'm a huge size queen.
Ah, see, he didn't save it because of the little girls. He saved it because of the massive cock on their face. Vaush is innocent. I was really confused about the amount of horses in Vaush's folder. They're all plowing little girls, but I didn't realize it was because Vaush wanted to be the horse.
I want to f a woman as a horse.
So
Good song, yeah, Teddy. You think so?
You should have known there was something weird going on when Vaush replaced the Sistine Chapel painting with himself and a horse for his Twitter banner. He has loads of messages over the years about horse.
People, you know, and this is one of those like, it's one of those like, you know, everyone shirks now, but if a human had a horse penis, you know, just somehow, whatever, people would be lining up to fuck them. So I feel like it would actually kind of fucking rock, you know, because maybe only 1% of people can take you, but those people will live to take you. They'll travel across the world. They'll buy you, chicks will buy you dinner. They'll fucking sit on your side of the booth so they can have their hand on your fucking 12-inch flaccid.
This guy looks so unhappy to be hearing this.
What's even sadder is his defense against Ethan. He reverts to crying.
Mike, quick question. When it comes to implications, how much do you think it comes up? I don't know what you're trying to say.
Acting like they were longtime friends.
Let this be
They would die. They probably would die.
Example of how right I was to be incredibly disposed against reaching out to people or making friends or engaging with others. Because damn, dude, like of all of the people who I thought I was solid with, Ethan Klein was pretty far up there. This is out of the blue for me. So maybe it's an autism thing. Maybe I can't read the signs. I don't know. You make a friend, but it turns out there's almost always more clout to be found in performatively tearing you down.
Maybe Ethan should look into how much Vaush took his side in the whole Hassan thing. I don't give a f about that. Dude, what? And even if like that's true, let's say I'm grateful that he defended me against Hassan, then I'm like, yo, just because this guy is a kind of like defending child pornography, he was nice to me that one time, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna let it slide.
He said it's very disheartening. I thought I had something of a friend in Ethan. That's a new message.
Based on what?
Vaush's other argument for why Ethan shouldn't criticize him is that it's an election year.
The main thing I'm concerned with is, frankly, there's just a lot of people in Ethan's audience who I think have the wrong idea about me, and I think that some of them might be pulled over, you know, not all. The well's been pretty poisoned, but some of them. And I think it's important to do that, not only because it's beneficial to me from an obvious career perspective, no denying that, but also because it's an election year, you know, all hands on deck. It is going to get bad.
Yeah, Joe Biden's going to lose the election this year because of Vaush's porn folder. That's why we can't talk about it. H3 would do another live stream addressing every criticism from Vaush and bring a mountain of receipts to back him up. You'd think Vaush would at the least admit that his CP argument was stupid, but no, he can't admit he's wrong about anything. Vaush's response was to say that Ethan's lying, but never showed how he lied.
Welcome back,
The
Nexajed.
stream today.
You've been
and,
muted this whole time.
blood
I don't
was
know if you know
waffling.
that.
You know, this is one of those
Yeah,
situations where you have to appreciate the fact that I must be pretty great for people to have to lie that much and that aggressively to try to take me down. You know, I must be pretty cool actually. Not everyone will agree, of course, but that's why you have to take some time. The whole point of a character assassination is to construct an environment in which any accusations can't really be defended against, right? It wouldn't be much of a character assassination if you could undo it by saying the truth after, right? If that was the case, why would anyone do a character assassination if it could be undone so quickly?
It should be that easy.
Vaush was threatening to post the DMs from YouTube. He did post
It's
those.
so funny he says this because he's done so many times to Destiny where he will say things about Destiny that are just straight up not true. and Destiny like debunks it easily by showing that Vaush will say so. So Vaush in the past will say something Destiny has said and never show a clip, never show an example of what Destiny said. He just says that he said it, and it's totally not true at all. And Destiny can prove it by either showing what he is referring to or just being like, that's just something I've never said, and you will never find a clip of me saying it. And the reason why Vaush does it is specifically to poison the well with his fans for Destiny. Like, why would you say something false about someone if it can be disproven? Because depending on the size of your audience, you could destroy them without needing proof, right? It's like it's the same thing as asking why would I start a false allegation against someone if it's easily disproven? Because even if it's disproven, you will forever have people that will forever look at that person and think something negatively about them. It doesn't matter. Like with the George, I forget his name. Whatever the new stuff is going on, George something, I'm forgetting his name. With his allegations, with his allegations, it doesn't matter how sketchy the story looks, how many times the story changes. There will be a sect of people, as small as it may be, that will forever look at him and be like, "This guy's a rapist," you know.
Those DMs. They made him look bad.
No, they do not. The DMs are Ethan asking Vaush if he wants to come on. After Vaush asked to come on, Vaush crying to Ethan about not reaching out first. Then Vaush inviting Ethan on his stream. Ethan accepts it. And then Vaush takes back his invitation.
Well, I'm going to read these. Projection plus making, which is funny, they're talking about character assassination since he did a huge one on the Mr. Dad guy. And Ethan is the Republican and our world would be enslaved by this man. Yeah. Projection plus, sure the fans won't even think hearing the other side out. Yeah.
No, they do not. The DMs are Ethan asking Vaush if he wants.
Would you like to come in on Monday? I know the podcast guys had DM'd you, but I thought I'd message directly. They just sent the DMs. I understand where you're coming from. It's pretty heated, although I generally don't know what or how my comments were bad faith.
Wants to come on after Vaush asked.
Yo, if HH3 wants to talk, that's totally cool, but you'll have to wait a sec because I am getting a haircut right now.
Come on. Vaush crying to
Sometimes surprise 2-hour mega segment where you react to everything people who hate me have ever compiled to try and smear me. Don't you think your ordering of events is a little off? And you've attacked my community likewise and other streamers. I'm only sensing a desire for more content in the environment, which has been constructed to deny me the ability to be taken seriously. Not sure how me saying I've enjoyed some of your videos suggests I owe you anything like that. Okay, I'll just say
Ethan
this.
About not reaching out first. Then Vaush inviting Ethan.
Wouldn't it be pussyfooting around this language? You'd be condemning me. What? Your tone doesn't match the claim. Your tone doesn't match the claim. I don't know whether or not you believe you lied, but unfortunately it seems I've always had a bad read on your thoughts and feelings. Nothing new is under the sun. This has all been discussed on my channel openly. I welcome scrutiny, and as I am already hurt by these lies, I won't let you benefit from dishonesty twice. If you'd like to come on and talk about it, you may do so on my stream. I don't expect you to accept.
Ethan on his stream. Ethan accepts it. And then
what's the difference between your stream and mine? I'll call into your stream if you want to host it. I really don't know what you expect. I need to be shouting. Give me a second, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Alright, where was I? Fuck. I really know what you expect. I need to be shouting at you and calling you a pedo in private DM where we're trying to build a bridge for me to believe what I'm saying. I am trying to keep my mind open and be receptive to you. Why would I be screaming and belligerent?
And then Vaush takes back his
context assassination. Good lord, no, I think not. You're free to say I pussied out or whatever, but for what it's worth, I don't think I'll ever believe you didn't believe you were lying this entire time. Entire time. If anyone wants context, these lies have been challenged and pulled apart a billion times on my channel, just as disingenuous attacks against you have been on yours. Sorry that you think I'm lying, but I saw the shit in that folder. It's vile, absolutely lowly. Girl looks like 13 and sucking off a horse. It probably says you need help. Oh, looks like I'm releasing a new song tomorrow, guys. I'm not going to be able to say more than that, but keep an eye on Turkey Tom's channel. Sorry, I'm responding. Extreme Dad is extreme bad at speaking. Yo, what's up, Tyrone? You want to hop on? Extremely Dad, extreme bad public speaker. All right, let's continue.
His invitation to debate. He would post on Discord.
I rescinded the invitation for Ethan to talk on my stream because after doing a completely unprompted, vile, dishonest character assassination for 2 hours, he was playing dumb in DMs, saying he was surprised. I thought he acted in bad faith and wanted me on his stream to provide my opinion. If he cared about my opinion, wouldn't he have reached out before the character assassination? What? Then I checked his Insta story, and while he was doing his innocent routine in DMs, he was calling everyone defending me a pedo, photoshopping pics of me in a jacket that said pedo, shit like that. Absolutely dishonest snake. Not an ounce of desire for truth in that guy.
Or that he's backing out of the debate because Ethan's acting in bad faith. If Ethan's acting in bad faith, then show how he's doing it. I've done it to many people over the years. He doesn't because Ethan's coming from a sound place. Vaush screaming bad faith is just him begging his audience to dismiss Ethan. Vaush's final defense was to claim that Ethan's making Nazi arguments.
All I know is that it's either complete nonsense or fully encapsulated by stuff that we've been debunking for literal years in this channel. There's functionally no difference, at least not, you know, morally or experientially, between this and any other time Nazis
I'll hop on after this
about
Taco
me.
Bell. Are you bringing me any Taco Bell?
Just
What the hell?
People in chat, I think, are acting differently because some of you guys like or liked Ethan, which is fine, and I understand that. That being said, you can't harsh my vibe, guys. You know, it burns a lot of calories sitting here being right all the time.
This guy wants to fuck his lizard, and one of the geckos will run.
Stop, and one of my geckos will run down and jump on my dick, not bestiality desist. Like, they give me a full body hand job. This guy is like Coomer brain. Like, his brain is just Coom. Like, oh my god. He makes what? Holy shit.
The
huh?
Gecko DMs. The Gecko DMs.
Yeah, it's so weird. Yo, Miss K. Miss K dropped a new video today. What's up,
I'm not
Miss
sure
K?
if you remember, but I remember a few years ago, Augie and Bob actually reacted to this video of his where he's like teaching his. I guess he's like teaching his chat how to riz girls, and he just sounds like a rapist. Like, he actually just sounds like a rapist the entire way through.
Yes, I have seen that. I remember watching that stream. He wants to make a gecko his cock warmer. I guess so. What is up, Tyrone?
Talking about rapist, 8030 came back for about 2 seconds.
why is he a rapist?
Well,
he's Indian.
I'll try and show you the tweet that 8030 came back to. He didn't really tweet anything. He liked a retweet of something, and it was a retweet of someone saying, like, I'm a pedophile, and it was, like, liked by 8030, or liked by inactive, which is his current account. I want to see if I can find this. I had this archived.
Why did he go away? What happened?
Basically, Brown and Dirty, 8030, much beloved by me, the birth controller. I like 8030. There's a lot of the public opinion and shift was changing onto, you know, some beloved Indian gooner who is archiving everything into some just creepy Indian guy who sexually harasses women. But I still liked and appreciated 8030, and I thought him, you know, I thought he was pretty endearing as a character.
I think he's fine.
And, yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. And, you know, he would always say hi to everyone, you know, he had good manners about him. And, well, just one day he just thought, I'm spending too much time on the internet. I've got to leave, which is never how someone leaves the internet.
Yeah.
And basically, on Twitter, he's locked his account and just called inactive. But if you ever message him on Discord, he says, like, hi, Tyrone. It's like, okay. So...
Hi, Tyrone. Someone in the chat mentioned Oracle. Do you want to add Oracle to the docket I'm covering today? It could be a nice little bonus meme.
I'll add Oracle. The cow moves.
The cows. We're moving it up. The cows. I need that on my soundboard. Him just going moving it up.
That's great.
I'll have that like as a bonus meme at the end. There's some stuff at like I'm thinking for the Jameskii and Lav stuff. If this stream goes on too long, I just might do that another day.
Sure. So just
I
put
got
it.
so much today.
Okay.
You can put it in February recap. I didn't make a March recap because they're one and the same at this point. I'm doing both months.
Sure.
8:30. Now I know I was wrong, messed up, and now you're gone. 8:30. I'm sorry, I neglected you. Oh, Oh. 80-30 now. Oh wait, that doesn't fly off the tongue really well. I was wrong. 80 now I know I was wrong, messed up and now you're gone. 80 I'm sorry I neglected you. Oh, I never expected you to run away and leave me feeling this empty. By the way, guys, we've got a drinking stream with my IRL friend tomorrow, and if we reach our goal of final goal of $500, I will be doing 2 karaoke streams and a baking stream throughout the rest of this weekend. So you guys are gonna want to hit those goals, I'm telling you. And even if we don't hit the final goal, if we hit the $200 goal, I'm gonna be shaving my beard live and eating a bowl of fucking cereal with Fireball. Fucking foul, but I guess that's what I gotta do.
You should shave your head and shave like the mustache and just leave the neck beard. Have Reddit moderator.
If I look, if it was someone said I should shave my eyebrows and like everything, and I was saying, look, first of all, I would be asking for way more money to do that. Second of all, I would do that if it was like summer break, because then I wouldn't be going back to substituting for like 2 months. But like in a week, I'm substituting again, and I don't want to be hairless. I don't want to be eyebrowless in front of the kids, I feel like that's a fair...
Yeah, you look like Jean Wingski.
Yeah,
cool.
No, okay, good one. Well, Mike actually tried. Tyrone just went, no, I'll just say 80-30 instead of Gary. No.
Yeah, I did like a welcome back 80-30 where I did like a impromptu cover on just a stream, and it was just me talking over it basically because I can't sing. I can rap though, but I can't sing.
Teddy, so one of the incentives is for $50 we're gonna spin a wheel of dares. There's like 10 dares on there, and Teddy actually curated that list.
Oh yeah.
Do you want me to read you the list real quick?
Sure. Let's see the list.
Okay, so for tomorrow, if anyone is interested, starting at 9:30 p.m. EST, I'm doing a drinking stream with my IRL friend. She's been on the channel before when we did the 80s songs tier list, which we will be finishing the rest of. But so for $10, me and her will play a round of Bean Boozled. $15, we'll take a shot. $50, I either will have to chug a drink or we will spin the wheel of dares. So the dares are, and this was curated by Teddy and approved by me and Beth. 1. Announce your love for Vaush on Twitter with kissy emojis and don't give any context and add him. 2. Do a cover of a Mr. Girl song, which I will do live. 3. Call Weight Watchers and start talking to them about Vaush drama until they hang up. 4. Write your own YouTuber fanfic live. 5. Beth chooses. 6. Eat a banana with mayo. 7. Eat a large meal while watching Hair Cake. 8. Let Beth slap you as hard as she can, and if Teddy doesn't think it's hard enough, she has to slap me again. Damn. 9. Change your profile picture to Tipster's chin and tweet out, "Daddy loves a man with some meat on his bones." And 10. Try to rap while watching a Holocaust documentary.
Oh, that's pretty good. I could do that.
Yeah. I mean, all of these, like, my only rule for the dares was it had to be something that's like feasible that we can actually do on stream.
Sure.
And it also can't get me or Beth fired from like our job, right? Like, it can't be like I don't want a dare to be like scream every possible slur possible. Like, yeah, that wasn't.
George Floyd banana mayonnaise sandwich. I think that's like a recommended meal. But I don't know if you could do 11. I guess I have an 11th.
Oh shit.
It's
okay. What is it?
Instead of the hair cake, or maybe in addition to, you'd watch how the sausage is made. Video on a BitChute about the peanut inversion.
No, not watching that. No, thank you. By the way, guys, we have breaking news. From Turkey Thomas. Hold on, I gotta find his. Twitter. Turkey Tom. For fuck's sake.
It's like
it's a non-bird,
yeah,
right?
Non-bird.
All right. So tomorrow, a new video about Randy Stair, Pumped Up Kicks cover by me. Now, I will be releasing the full cover tomorrow, but I'm going to show you guys this trailer that he popped out. Then we'll get back on track. I'm sorry, I know we got sidetracked, but I mean, it's a live stream, guys. What do you expect? By the way, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, make sure you like the stream. You know, every little bit helps, guys.
Everyone acts differently when nobody's looking. The fact that no one will know makes us comfortable and allows us to entertain all sorts of absurd thoughts and activities. But what happens if someone spends years or even decades without engaging meaningfully with another person? What sort of dark recesses and warped beliefs does their mind access if they feel nobody cares?
Why is the quality like so crap?
Either way, that's what we'll discover by learning the grim story of Randy Stare, a man.
Weren't you hiding your Twitter? Fuck my. Oh wait, no, it's visible. All right, whatever. Tipster.
His isolation led to a bizarre obsession with Danny Phantom fan characters, and ultimately a massacre. This is the Danny Phantom killer.
24-year-old Randy.
He watched one of my streams like 5 years, but it seems like half the people he talks to now have the same amount of viewers. So.
I'm trying to watch this clip and it's not playing. This is my song. I'm trying to play it, and the video won't play.
You've been blackballed.
Bro, it's
You've been blackballed by Twitter bitrate.
Twitter is killing me right now.
Okay, Okay, how about this? Watch an Oracle video and try to translate.
The fact that no one will know makes...
Dare number 12. Dare number 13. Watch the BME Pain Olympics. The video about... the infamous faked videos of the guy who's like cutting off their penis with a knife. It's like
I will see her. I got it! 2 Mossberg 500 shotguns! If you're watching this, I'm dead. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's why he wanted. That's why I wanted the cover. I was like, because I knew he was doing this video for a while because he asked me to do this song a while ago. So yeah, guys, basically, you guys aren't able to hear it very clearly. You know, that's Twitter's being retarded. It is what it is. But for anyone that's not understanding, I did a cover of Pumped Up Kicks in the style of Depeche Mode. So that will be releasing tomorrow, either when Tom's video comes out or like around that time. But yeah, let's just jump back into what we were watching.
Down and jump off my dick like they're giving me a full body hand job. I put a gecko on my dick for a picture once and it licked it. And then in the same conversation he says, yeah, consent is irrelevant for animals. Even pets get no say in being locked up, taken away, fixed, or euthanized. I don't think bestiality should be a crime. He's raping his pets. The droopiness of his cat's butthole has me worried. The Nazis are winning this one, dude. A broken clock is right twice a day. His Chet would beg him to engage. Vaush says no.
Vaush, this shit just annoys me.
Yo, what's up,
I
believe
disproven by taking 10 minutes out of your day to... Yes, that's what lies are. This isn't a product of poor research. It's just it's lying. I think me and chat just really want this to be something that could be resolved if someone just sat Ethan down showing the facts. No.
Wow, for something that's so easy to do, he sure won't do it. He then starts timing people out for talking about it.
You know, you all need to get it out of your system now, because I will be muting you people for continuing to drama farm in chat when we're playing Valheim. This one is a bigger... Alright. Okay, you're right. No amount of speeches will dispel you guys from wanting to whine. Mutes it is. Benjamin, if you do that again, you too.
The title of the stream is...
Oh, you're bringing up the latest drama? Muting. Banned.
Yeah, that's
destroyed. I should start doing that. Anytime, you know what? We're going to change the nature of the channel. I know the channel, usually the chat, people on call, everyone bullies me. That's changing. I'm banning everybody, okay? If you say anything, even 1% not nice about me, I'm banning you. It's over. And I'm reporting you. And... As a bonus result of that, I'm gonna report Tyrone's channel. All right. Anyways, let's
continue. Oh yeah. I mean, no. What the fuck?
Wait, what the fuck, Tyrone? All right, I'm reporting you right now. it's beyond over for you. Starting with your fucking Discord.
And accused them of taking things out of
context. Confusing opinion paid good money for my Discord Nitro membership for some reason.
Wait, for real?
Yes, he's brought me Nitro for about like 12 months in a row.
Yo,
I have no idea why. I have
to try to bring confusing over to this Discord. Damn.
You must not.
I don't know why he does it. He just gives me.
He's just a nice guy.
I don't know.
If
you
oh wait, Tipster clip. Hold on, we need to watch this, dude. No, wait, what happened?
Oh no.
Hold on, I can find it. I just need to find the fat Mexican.
What about this, Mike? Your weight is impressive. It's from Teddy.
Thank you. I have lost a few pounds. I appreciate that. Also, what the fuck is pedo jacketing? Why do you guys have such weird ass expressions for everything? And how often are you being accused of being a pedo that you need a nickname for it? If the jacket fits, you must not acquit.
Oh, is that the
You
Ethan
just
Klein?
said looks. This looks f***ing
Yo, honestly,
terrible.
Ethan's been having a string of W's. I don't know how much longer it's gonna last, but I'm here for it, bro.
Ethan, you are talking to a community of people, the LGBTQ community, which
Right.
are very regularly accused of being pedophiles and groomers constantly. Constantly being accused of these things. And you're going to ask them the question,
Angry
how
tipster
often
face.
are you being accused of being a that you need a nickname for it?
This guy got in trouble for L0li. Can you tell?
It's a very
The topic was him defending L0li. Bro, tipster's face. He is so mad. Holy shit.
very contentious
Yeah.
topic, to say the least. And I think the thing that I hate the most about this topic is it's almost 1 year to the day
Yo, what's
that
up,
I
Cheesy
had
Dick?
a fight with the YouTube commentary people revolving around a similar topic.
I literally have Ethan's phone number. He gave it to me. I'll try to call him later. Do not f***ing call me. I don't remember giving you my phone number. I don't remember talking to you on the phone, but do not f***ing call me, please.
Do you want to know the context of that?
This is so visually, I gotta say this. This is so visually unappealing. I have this little mini character drawn by Mishi that moves its mouth when I talk, right? This thing constantly spinning in the corner. One, maybe I'm just ADHD. One, it's distracting.
Yes.
Two, it's very, very like jagged when it starts spinning again, and then it jags right into place when she starts talking again.
It should be
What's the
like a
context?
fucking the New Year's countdown, but with like a spinning noose that slowly goes
Wait,
up and says
no.
like 39, 40, 41,
All right, I
and then it
just-
just caps out at that.
Okay, I'm gonna disavow that. All right,
It was back when the Twitter
It's like a
circle
pachinko.
was
It's like a
still a thing.
Konami pachinko machine. It's
Right.
like 41%
I was
when it
suicidal.
maxes out.
It was before I went
It
to
has like a
rehab.
big donation sound.
Right.
And he saw a Twitter circle where I was talking about how I wanted to just fucking end it. And he reached out and gave me his phone number. That's what the context was.
Damn.
Piece of shit. It's like really f***ed up with the context that I have his phone number because I was planning to kill myself. And now it's just like
Yeah.
a big joke laughing at me.
Crazy. So again, what did Ethan take out of context in relation to Vaush? They don't have anything, so they start taking Ethan out of
Wait,
context.
have you set it up, Mike? Oh yeah, I should have a. I think I have a Tyrone already ready to go.
Yeah, I remember you.
There you
set it
are.
up. I
Yeah,
remember-
you're here. You're on screen now.
Okay, I'm on here now. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go.
I remember you setting that up ages ago. I guess you just didn't. I guess
I had it.
didn't
No, I
touch
had
it
it.
in OBS.
I had it like because when you're not here, it'll like it's better to like turn it off because sometimes it'll like have like the loading.
Oh, it displays like an OBS, like open waiting OBS screen.
Yeah,
where it's, like,
exactly.
ellipsis. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So there you go. You're right there. Actually, I'm gonna make you a little.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna make you a little bigger. I'm gonna help you grow a bit.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's a bit.
There you go.
Great.
Tyrone. Oh, by the way, Tyrone and Nexajed are both in call, and they are both part of the news team. I should eventually get a little animatic. I guess that's the right term, right? A little animatic for all the members, because I got one for
There's
you,
also
Cheri,
another,
and Ghosh.
there's another immutable characteristic that binds me and Nexajed together. And you know, we're far enough in stream. You can say the word now, Mike.
No, I don't think I'm gonna do that. But I will say I'm playing Final Fantasy 1, and I did name my thief after Nexajed for no reason, of course. But let's continue.
He says, I watch L0li. And people who watch L0li.
Should I join? You can join if you want, Nugget.
I want kids. Like it's like a clean.
Anyone in my Discord can
equation.
join
I
if
will
they want.
happily dab up with the Nazis. You
Within
gotta
reason.
get a life. Think about horse. Tacoma's weeping right now, bro.
Wow.
By the way, if anyone if people really want it, I'll take callers at the end of the stream.
I don't think Felix is a racist person. He really just was really comfortable using that word.
Play that game.
It's a wonderful.
Wow, Ethan, what the fuck? Dude, you should get a life. Why are you saying the N-word and the F slur? That's not okay. You're not black. You're not gay. Wow, you homophobic racist? Dude, what's wrong with you? That's so fucked up.
I hear about Jalen so little now compared to like just a year ago, right? Like, I feel like we heard about Jalen nonstop, and now recently I never hear about her unless someone is screen capping her shitting on Tipster.
Or if you go on the Instagram of Jalen, and there are some pretty funny things. There's like, I think the latest post on Instagram has, I think, 1 like, and it's a picture of Jalen's face saying suicidal thoughts.
Oh my god!
And there's like a lot of them like that. Because no one cares anymore. And I was looking into this. I was like, This is just a sad existence at this
Well, if
point.
you're constantly like it's like the classic boy who cried wolf. If you constantly say that you like it's kind of the same thing that happened with what was that chick? The fucking she was a big 21 Pilots fan, Hassan fan,
Clancy?
Clancy. How many times when she got into an argument or any slight drama, she's like, "Okay, guys, literally ending it," and then there's a picture of scissors or something, and it's like,
yeah, I mean,
how many
it's, like,
times are you gonna
hilarious
do that
because
before people are
some of
like,
these
"Okay, I don't
people-
care."
Some of these people just cannot have the ability to not engage in an argument completely emotionally. I mean, even Jalen, I mean, it's far more on display because it's like a commentary YouTuber. So every time it's not acting, you're forced yourself to not act in an opinion that's entirely emotional. It just seems influentially dishonest. Like, wow, Ethan, you're not black. You can't say the N-word. Even though it's just like one of the more things people remember Jalen for the last year is screaming the N-word.
Yeah.
It's like, no one cares anymore.
Stardust made her cry. Wait, for real? Stardust made Jalen cry a while back. That's wild. Nirvana's for normies.
Yes.
Yes and no.
That was pretty funny.
I kind of want to see that. But Nirvana is okay. So Nirvana's big hits, normies listen to that. If you listen to any of the non-single tracks from any of their albums, I think most normies would not be into that music. I feel like Scentless Apprentice. If you show that to most people, I think. Well, if you like rock music, you'll probably still like it. But like, what I'm saying is like their like extra stuff is like really good. I mean, their big hits are good too. I think Nirvana's a good band. I think they're overrated and overhated both at the same time. It depends on like who you talk to. But I like Nirvana. I like Led Zeppelin too. Like every time I hear and see Stardust too, that sounds nice. I'm chill with Stardust. All right, Stardust likes my music. Apparently. Forgot who told me. I think it was Nexajed, or maybe someone else did. But Chud Logic played my poorly programmed NPC song while he was covering the Dark Viper stuff.
Jalen, Vaush is doing this stuff today. It's still on his computer. Jalen has loads of
really
tweets saying
watch
L0li is bad, but not when Vaush does it for some reason. And I'm still waiting. What was taken out of context by Ethan?
Yo, what's up, Minna?
It also just doesn't look good.
I didn't realize, like, because I saw tips and I was like, why is he watching Tipster? And I realized it was Dark Viper's video but Tipster AI'd over it, so Dark Viper doesn't take down the video.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, confusing.
That's
I know
how
confusing
that's
made
how
that.
Kristen Ark got around it.
Yeah,
That's pretty great.
It's basically AI'd over it.
Basically, what confusing did, because I know he did this because there was a small period of time where the only people who could use RVC neural voice puppetry voice conversion was 3 people. It was the 3 chosen enlightened ones, the people who sat around King Arthur's round table, and these truly saw the state of Nirvana. Not talking about the band, the state of enlightenment. It was me, Pygo, and the confusing opinion. So what we did, we just shared all around our existing unfinished epochs of various people that we had gathered, and we were just farming. So basically, the entire AI voice edits YouTube channel was pumping out like a new person every single day. We're just collaborating. Like, the Jewish elite was all just collaborating and gathering and sharing all its resources together. It's like Crash Twin Sanity. It's like what fucking when unlikely allies team up, the results are catastrophic. I currently am working on a Mama Max model for a few things. A few people want that.
Let's go.
Just never make a model of me, because then people will just use my voice to make parodies, and then I literally don't have a business anymore.
No, it doesn't sound okay. So, no, the annoying thing is that when you're doing neural voice puppetry, it's not the same as, for example, what people were doing late last year with the AI President's 11 Labs, which is a different type of voice conversion. It's instead of writing down and manually inputting voice, neural voice puppetry works on the principle that you're overlaying an existing voice model over an isolated sample of a voice talking. So, for example, people would get a cappella version of rap songs and stuff like this, and have people like Donald Trump, and they would use it through RVC2, and they would put it through theirs.
Yeah.
It'd be a pretty simple process, but it would be demanding on your GPU, which is why a lot of people realistically just taps out. That and the
Yeah.
fact that when it first came out, people had to use through this Google version where they had to download a bunch of things, and it would always say connecting and reconnecting because of how buggy it was. But then there became this open source LVC web install where you could just like use just like a .bat file to just launch it manually on your computer itself locally. And now I was just pumping out a bunch of fucking things as well.
Hold on. I left for a bit and I got spooked by Jalen.
Day,
No,
it's still on his computer. Jalen has loads of.
Lolicon is pedophilia. Why is it always the anime loli motherfuckers being racist or transphobic? Like, you're literally a pedophile. You got no room to
Queen
talk.
saying L0li-
If your justification for liking loli is to post some long-ass paragraph about how loli is actually not that bad and is better than hunting real children, you just sound like a pedophile. Like, that doesn't make you look any better.
Yeah, but
Yes, loli is a bad thing. I said loli is bad. First of all,
Do you
loli is
have
disgusting.
any yellow flash stuff in her?
Oh,
Actually, no,
no
that
Yellow
was
Flash.
more recent, right? I think that was about a week ago.
Well, if you
'Cause
have...
he got
So, here's what
Yeah,
I
wasn't,
have.
Vito like arguing with it, like.
So what I have right now, let me double check, as I put in the description what I'm covering today, what I'm gonna try to cover. So we have the Vaush Tipster Keffals stuff, obviously. We've got which in my chat in my description I put today we are going Vaush, Tipster, and Keffals becoming the arbiters of the L0li Defense Squad. We've got Tipster versus Boogie. We've got Metokur and hbomberguy. We got the Jameskii TwoMad doc, and we got Nick versus Lab. So anything else you think would be like, and now we have Oracle because you posted that. But if you have like more stuff that you think I should cover, I might not cover it today. But like whenever I do my next stream this week, that isn't like the drinking stream or karaoke stream or anything like that.
Because the yellow
I could
flash
continue
stuff
covering that
is
stuff.
it kind of happened around a week ago, and for the very short scale, essentially yellow flash, who's been very insistent that Vito is a pedophile because Vito said that one tweet where it's like, what do you mean by pedophiles? And he was like, pedophiles means we understand breaking the existing laws as a no-no. And it's like, what does he mean by we? He's talking about himself. He was exposing himself, saying we. And he was just on this for the longest time, just calling Vito a pedophile. Well, it turns out Yellow Flash is, he's got a comic coming out. And the guy that he got to illustrate the comic has like a pixel site. And they are known, just all they draw exclusively is lolicon. And it's just like, not even just like lolly characters. It's like clearly children having
What
sex
the
with other children.
fuck?
It's and Yellow Flash just did this, and then he's just like, "Oh, I don't give a shit." It's the biggest projection of all time.
The lolicons are like,
What
oh,
the
but
fuck?
Vito, aren't you literally a pedo? And you talk about drawings. And it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, by the way, shout out to Miss K. She's the one that did the art for Tyrone's monkey.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of like the whole this whole like situation, like, did you hear about the whole Tipster getting doxed by an ex-mod or something?
I did. I didn't add that to the docket because I don't know. I mean, I asked Vicky because Vicky apparently saw Chud Logic cover it, and she suggested that I don't cover it. So, yeah.
Yeah, it looks bad. But if it's true, if the dox is correct, then Tipster defending L0li is, to quote him, a big yikes for Weed Dog.
Okay. Other than the specific like soft docs material, what else was revealed by the mod about Tipster?
Nothing like really.
Oh.
It was just a dox. But
Lame.
It was kind of funny. It was pretty funny. It was just.
We need.
It's modically just sad.
Whatever leaks Nick has got, I hope they're nuclear.
Are they like some are they like some GC, like a group chat like?
No, that I have. That was done by Hannah Animal. Where it was Meg and Tips thirst over big titty goth chat.
Yeah.
And then can I just get cucked then? LMAO, that was too far even for me. Lol. Cringe.
It was funny for me, I guess, in terms of the leaks. I didn't even realize I had leaked something, but only today I was in a group chat with like 5 other, I guess, pretty big YouTubers I had never talked to before, and it was like, there's a screenshot that dates back to someone called Tyrant, the birth controller, and it was just like, what am I talking about here? And then I'm like, oh, I remember this, actually. I have spoke about this before, but now I'm like, I don't know. I am being blackballed, I guess. So I'm not. I'm going to refrain from what I'm talking about here.
Oh shit.
But I guess they wanted some of my technical expertise because I went on a few streams and said something. I made a pretty wild claim, and I just had to back it up basically because I know it's completely true. That was all I'm can say.
What community is this? Like, if you can say.
It's related to Keffals.
Oh. Shit.
So you can probably guess who. You know.
I'm excited for Willie Mac's third Keffals video. We're not covering.
Yeah.
We're not covering either of the Willie Mac videos yet because we're waiting for the third part to come out.
Yeah, I hear he's gonna have some really big information in there.
Yeah, you have a spidey sense about that.
Flamenco vindicated?
No, I just hear some stuff.
Tyrone's Negro senses are tingling.
My bike senses are
Yeah,
stealing.
the bike
I mean, what?
senses. Biker gang, rise
That's
up.
not what that means.
All right, anyways.
Some reason. And I'm still waiting. What was taken out of context by Ethan? Nobody has an example.
What is this in the background? Oh no, yeah, we
It
already
also
know
just
that.
doesn't look good that these people have tons of skeletons in their closet. Jalen is friends with someone who has inappropriately messaged minors.
But did the Natty Forceps individual ask the child for nudes on Snapchat? Even if you say joke, whatever, did that happen?
Yes.
Tipster is like L0li in the past, and Keffals ran a Catboy Ranch.
Tipster community. The answer is Tipster community. I was being silly. Sorry. You don't have to apologize.
Ranch Discord that had alleged grooming in it. She admitted she was in the Discord and ran a Twitter account of the same name.
Okay, hold on. I can see this. Only accounts are this one and Catboy Ranch.
Catboy Ranch Discord that had alleged.
Okay, the fanboy gimmick accounts mass reported Sorrel. Everything in this thread was taken from @fanboyHC server. Many of the other gimmick accounts like Catboy Ranch were also in it. At best, this Discord is unsafe for minors, despite welcoming them. At worst, den of grooming. All right, Tyrone, based on your Spidey senses, or as Tyrone's calling it, French senses, how fucked do you think Keffals is once Mutahar drops what he's working on?
Let's just say this. I had a mole inside of Catboy Ranch.
Let's go.
Whoa. Wait. That's base.
Bro's is a Mission Impossible type.
Bro, I was saying this too.
And it was just me on an old account, by the way.
Oh, okay. That sounds about right too. But no, I was saying before, like Willie Mac doing videos and everyone doing videos on Keffals is one thing, but I feel like Mutahar is probably.
Yeah.
I feel like because of how hard Mutahar like fucked up the completionist, whenever Mutahar ends up dropping whatever he's working on with Keffals, that might be like the final straw for like any mainstream.
Yeah.
Support for Keffals.
And I'll just say this.
And I don't think she can get away with just saying, "Oh, it's from Kiwi Farms." Therefore.
She's already trying to do that. I've got
Yeah.
tweets and DMs already to go in this docket.
Like,
I
Mutahar
don't want
shows
to
he's been
spoil
pretty best
anything,
lately.
but in all the screenshots that I sent over to a few people, I can just say, I hope they're used and not cropped, because the account that I'm in, this old account that I'm in, I source up with a forum post that backs up my identity. Who is this person, you may ask, that I am impersonating? Austin No Powers.
Yes, that's amazing.
And it's the female edit of Austin No Powers.
Astina
And it's like Austin No Powers
Powers.
on HRT for 18 months.
Oh my
That's
God.
amazing.
Is he looking for his transgeniqua?
Bro. Oh, I saw Alberto went live recently. I don't know why. So he's gone from Nicholas Fuentes knockoff to fuckboy knockoff. Like, have you seen what his new style is?
He had the fucking scarce red flannel with the fucking leafiest hair pose over his chin.
Bro, his hair is like, I don't have anything against combing your hair back. I think actually it would look fine on him, but his hair is like too tall. He needs a haircut for what he's doing. I don't know. He looked kind of funny to me.
Maybe
He looks very young. He looks like 14.
And when I tuned in, because I only tuned in for a second, I don't know what he was talking about, but he sounded angry. That's all I remember.
Probably talking about Nick.
I don't think he was talking about Nick. I think I would have recognized that.
No, it was just a Sonic Gaming stream. There was about 30 people who watched it. The
Oh,
only
yeah, he said, like,
moderator in
SH was
chat was
bad or
Austin No Powers.
Yeah.
It was like, there was nothing really going on for his fucking.
I feel like he did not at all capitalize on that huge hit video that he got, because he has a big video now,
and it sucked.
Well,
The
I'm
Normal
sure
Boots
it's
video
no,
absolutely sucked.
I'm sure it
He
sucks.
got everything wrong.
I'm sure it sucks,
I went
but
through it on
got a lot of
stream.
views. Wait, what's the like to dislike ratio on it?
It's pretty good, but like he started deleting a lot of comments. I went through the video on stream, and essentially it's just like, because I know a lot about normal boots, he sourced most of his information from just a Reddit comment that got so much basic information wrong. For example, he said, this is like undeniable, this is what he says in the video. He says that PBG, Pro Jared, and JonTron all met each other at Screw Attack and formed normal boots. Pro Jared was the only person who not only was affiliated with Screw Attack, but the only one who worked there. PBG has no videos on the Screw Attack channel. The only person who ever came from there was Pro Jared.
Yeah.
Well, Screw Attack the guys who used to do Death Battle? Or...
Yes.
Well, the thing about his video is, even if the video is terrible, it's a 500k video. His next video should have been it should have been covering something else along those lines, but instead
there's so many controversies.
He did
all of those guys as well.
Yeah, he could have done like individual videos on each member, and those would have all at least. I guarantee you,
he didn't go into any of the controversies. It's like he could have easily done like a JonTron video, like a PBG video,
and each one of them, I guarantee you, if he dropped them week after week, each one of them would have gotten 100k each. I guarantee.
PBG is a big fucking snake, and no one knows about that.
No,
Every single time
I know
any
exactly.
person gets into like a big drama, he just immediately throws them under the bus, like immediately.
I used to watch Peanut Butter Gamer. I used to watch him.
And do you know what's something that no one talks about? Do you know who the first person he ever threw under the bus was? This guy called McJones, who's PBG's real-life brother.
What the fuck? That
he used to do gaming videos on his hardcore channel. It was like, it had this like big hardcore intro, and he used to have like a bunch of people doing it. And one of the people in there was McJones, and McJones was like on Twitter, because he didn't upload videos. He was just in the channel because he was PBG's brother, but he was like good at video games and stuff like this. And on Twitter, it was his only presence. He was like a pretty outspoken Republican and like very heavy pro-Trump guy in 2016. And also PBG, I was like Austin Hager, I think that's his real name, and he was like, no, we can't tolerate this, and did a bunch of snide tweets about him. He blocked his brother without like announcing it, and he was like, hey Austin, why did you block me, whatever the fuck? And it's just like, you can't be tolerated in this community anymore. Yeah, it just like went out his own brother, and just no one knows about that shit.
That's like on par with like the Deji KSI stuff.
No one knows about this shit as well, and it's just like there are so many. Because I used to watch the PBG gameplay, it's like so many old PBG hardcore videos that would just always just have his brother McJones, because it would be like, for example, it would be like a few editors from like, it would be like a normal roster would be like JonTron, Pro Jared, McJones, and maybe like Dean Zalab or someone like that. But McJones was always there.
If Metokur was still healthy, I would have loved to have seen him do like kind of like the guy with the glasses video series. If he did one on like normal boots. Like, that would go so hard.
There's so much stuff people can do on normal boots.
Okay, I don't know what he was talking about, but he's not angry. He was talking about Tyrone, the birth controller, and how he keeps stealing women from hardworking white men. Okay, Teddy.
Wait, what?
That's what Teddy says.
What the fuck?
To be honest, I didn't know PPG was a snake. I didn't know that story you just told, Tyrone, but I did know he was a snake because I saw how he reacted to JonTron. I saw how when the Pro Jared stuff first happened, he immediately attacked whatever the wife's name is, but then as soon as there was not enough support on his side, then he went back to being like, after more context, I now realize. Oh my god! Fucking loser.
Heidi and Holly. Heidi was the girl that he cheated on, right?
Yeah, fucking Rubber Ross got fucked over in that whole situation. Which I've never heard. I mean, maybe you know, but I've never heard anything bad about Rubber Ross.
I haven't either.
He seems chill.
He's had some like, he's one of these people that's like, if you really reach, he's had some like very strange political opinions, but like other than that, it's like,
yeah, but a lot of people in those circles have that.
Yeah.
I know people for a while were trying to cancel Danny Sexbang for fucking women like a rock star for being the rock star he is.
There was this one where people claimed he was a pedophile because
but she was of age.
Yeah.
Yes, but people didn't know she was of age, and there was that weird video that people posted of Danny literally saying like, "I'm gonna meet up," and it's like him in the bathtub or whatever.
Yeah.
I remember people posting that video around, and everyone was Finn East was just cleaning there, the fucking hotel bathtub security, and people were saying that the girl was like 15 years old or whatever, which is completely untrue, and just a single day later, it just got clarified.
He was the reason why I stick, because I don't watch Game Grumps anymore. I watched them for a good long while. I actually started watching them after JonTron had already left. I found them after that because I found them because of the Mickey Mousecapades video, which is fucking an amazing Let's Play. But I watched them for a long while, and I kept watching them mainly because of Danny Sexman. But it got to a point where Aaron was so insufferable and unfunny that I was just like, I can't watch these guys' videos anymore. I just can't stand this Aaron guy anymore. Even though I liked Aaron.
Yeah, he was pretty. I remember trying because back in the day when like his sequelitis videos, for example, they were pretty infamous.
Oh,
and I thought they were pretty
Ocarina
good
of Time,
originally. And he
Yeah.
did his Ocarina of Time versus Legend of Zelda
Link
to the Past. And it was like, which is, he was saying basically making his case that Link to the Past was the best Zelda game currently. And when he Let's Played Ocarina of Time on Game Grumps, he couldn't beat the game without, like, he got to this third dungeon and he had to use a manual guide on GameFAQs. And he just had to follow it strictly. Because he just didn't know what to do.
belly.
It's because
he got stuck.
It's because he would
my
always skip text and not know. Like, I can skip every cutscene, every bit of text in Kingdom Hearts 2 because I know that game.
You know the
like,
game.
I know the game perfectly. I know all the strats. I even have some of the, like, for speedrun strats, I do have to go back to a guide, but I know a lot of them, like, by heart. Like, I know the Roxas fight almost perfectly. But Aaron doesn't, like, know any of the games he plays. And then he is basically DSP, but not at, like, his voice is better.
The most frustrating part about it, he was using, for example, him getting stuck to vindicate his old sequelitis video. Where it's like, I made an old video of sequelitis, and it was like, this is why this game has such bad video game design, whatever, because he just got lost in Jabu Jabu's belly. And just throughout the entirety of the game, it just took him fucking. I think there's,
I
like,
do
10
remember that. Yeah, I
parts on
remember
the
watching that
fucking forest
playthrough.
temple.
Danny's funny though. I think Danny's hilarious, and I love his. I love his band, and I love his cover albums. I think his cover albums are very good. I actually really love his cover of the Oingo Boingo song, We Close Our Eyes. I think it's better than the original, and that's saying something because I like Oingo Boingo a lot. Steam Train was the best, especially the Sierra games. Yes, I loved when they played Leisure Suit Larry or whatever it's called, Leisure Suit Larry.
Oh god,
those games were hilarious.
That game.
Only ever watched their Naughty Bear video, and Aaron's gameplay is so dire. I think the last video I saw from them gameplay wise was when they were playing Spider-Man, and the entirety of the video was just Aaron constantly doing a joke about a spider punch, spider kick, spider kiss, and the joke was not funny the first time. So by the end of the video, I literally was like, I'm unsubbing from this channel. I cannot do this. I cannot watch this shit. It is so unbearable. I do like their side band. It's called Starbomb, I think. I like that project.
It's like the thing with Starbomb though. You can kind of complain that every song is like sounds the same.
Yeah, no, you can, but I mean, I like it, so I don't mind it too much.
Yeah.
It's kind of like AC/DC. All their songs sound the same, but I mean, I like their sound. So, Danny and JonTron are better than Aaron. Honestly, I would agree.
Yes.
Leisure Suit Larry was
I
great,
think the
but I love
best
the
of what I
King
saw
Clickers.
from Danny and Aaron was the Punch-Out Let's Play, or both
Those
of the
were
Punch-Out Let's
great.
Plays.
Those were
great. Yeah.
They do have some legit
Big
great
Punch-Out
Let's
fan.
Plays. I think the Mickey Mousecapade one is still my favorite. I do actually still rewatch that every like now and then. Because they're just making fun of. Apparently, they weren't making fun of Game Dude, but that's what everyone thought they were making fun of. Which Game Dude is a whole other can of worms. Anyways, we've totally got off track. Let's get back on.
Grooming in it. She admitted she was in the Discord and ran a Twitter account of the same name. I'm not saying these people are guilty of anything, but I am saying it's a shame this is Vaush's defense team. Not to mention the hypocrisy of them calling Kima Pito in 2022 over and over again for dating someone who is of age is palpable.
I love hentai. It helps me control my rape tendencies.
Vaush thinks this is hot. Vaush is a deep dark rabbit hole. His career started with him harassing a girl over Discord. Destiny had to kick him out of his community for it.
Poppy is not worth apologizing to. She is barely worth the intrinsic human rights to which all human beings are endowed. Okay.
I like how he always has to go, even through an insult, he always has to return back to this ideology that he has to push. This like act utilitarianism, because he has to always go back to it. Every time, even when he's infuriated, he has to like.
It's so funny. He goes so hard on Poppy, who he himself has admitted he treated wrong. But he goes way harder on her than he ever has for like even Destiny. It's so wild.
That's pretty funny.
Is a disgusting
Scorned
human being.
lover.
And That doesn't mean what I did wasn't wrong. It does mean I will never apologize to her. But I would love to have her on stream sometime, because she is a nervous, anxious, neurotic liar, and it would be really, really easy to reduce her to a sobbing mess publicly. Would this make me look better in the public eye? No, it would make me look worse. But it would be very satisfying.
He has taken Destiny out of context, actually out of context, and then pushed false allegations.
When he was doing his like apologia arc and like laughing and saying that like a woman who was a retarded child.
What he's crying about now, he actually did in his past. There is so much more to talk about, but that will have to be for another video. Subscribe to the channel. Also be sure to check out Aura in the description. Shout out to the homies over on Patreon.
All right. No, we're not gonna. Hold on. Let's see if there's anybody we dislike in the homies.
Crimson Glass, Christina Vina, Mac Monkey, Drain Kovacs, Necro Valley, Stefan Bildman, Abby Blackbird.
Abby Blackbird.
You know what's pretty
Abby
funny?
What?
In old John Swan videos, because confusing opinion, should I say it? Because confusing opinion was like a part of the John Swan editing team, you can see like his fucking thing, and he didn't actually have an online username, so he just has his full name.
What?
John Swan like Patreon like lists out.
That's wild. That's wild. Oh man. People who masturbate to lolicon aren't people. So I've got a bunch of screenshots and extra fun little things we can look at. And then, because I have this all in more or less a timeline, and once we get through all of this, we'll be back for the second YDT Max show video where I think he covers Vaush's response.
Sure.
But if you want, I don't know how long you were planning on hanging out, Tyrone. But if you want, we could go to Oracle before we jump into YDT Max next video.
Sure, because I'm like.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I can do this, I have one over here, man. It's like,
hey, man.
It's like,
you're
I'm
living.
gonna be here
It's
all
not my
night.
fault you're in the wrong time zone, okay, buddy?
I'm fucking. I don't know.
All right, hold on. We'll watch this real quick, and then we'll get back after these messages, kind of thing. We go. Okay, hold on.
Okay. Let me read the dialogue, the text, the preamble here.
Do it.
Try and get a bit of time zone. I don't know. I got to send me all back to Africa when they fucking have the exact same time zone as I do right now. But is he a man or is he an ogre? It's a question many mortal man may ponder. He is the Emperor of Darkness, the Guardian of Gooning, and a centaur of Phineas and Ferb. You know what that's referencing?
Yes, I do. I had forgotten about it, and then when I read that, I was like, oh my fucking god, I remember. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. He posted censored Phineas and Ferb porn.
Okay,
All
so you're not... Okay, so that is technically what he did, but the context makes it even better. The Oracle, when everyone was uniting under the banner of the news team, I mean, MikeTheBike, you have a news team. Oracle also did. And one of the people in the news team was a 15-year-old named FatCat101. And in the news team server, Oracle couldn't help himself. The gooning god couldn't resist. And he had a not safe for work channel in the news team Discord server. And in there, he was like, there's minors in here, so you have to censor it. And he censored Phineas and Ferb with the smallest black bar of all time. It was like a Hitler mustache. Like, and what the act was, it was like a very crude. It was drawn like they were drawn in the actual series, and we were just poorly kissing together. And it was like censored with a small black box, like the size of a fingernail, over the tongue. And it was just, Oracle was just sending this, and it was like, this is great, or whatever.
wait. So did he like that?
Yes, he's posted it. He was posting it in his channel, and he was like.
So he posted technically Shota content in his Discord server.
Yes.
It's fuck. Damn.
That's why he got cancelled. That's why Oracle got cancelled.
No, I thought that he was like trying to I don't know why. I thought he was trying to frame someone else for. Didn't someone reveal that and then he said it was fake and then it was revealed it was real? Isn't that like the order of events?
Okay, he said it was fake, and then it was confirmed to be real, and then he just said he forgot about it.
Okay, all right.
And it's Oracle, so I can't
Or we said
believe
I
he
forgot.
Do you know about? I'm sure you do. Do you know about the drama that me, Nerdy John, and Ghost had with him many years ago?
You've explained it to me before.
Yeah,
Yes.
where he because we got into a fight, and then he explained he was trying to say that me and Nerdy John were hiding things. So me, Ghost, and Nerdy John were like, "What are we hiding? What have you got?" And then eventually, like, I think it was like a month or whatever later, he was like, okay, I didn't actually have anything. I just wanted to say that because I was angry.
You know what's funny? I love Oracle. I follow him closer more than anyone else in the commentary community because I just love to see what he does. There was a time when Oracle did something where he was announcing a new show, a rather much beloved show. That Oracle would host Spurgler, and it would be on his own channel.
I do remember
he never
that.
actually went through with this. And also, he was going to host Fireball, and after Salvo basically quote tweeted him and said, like, if you do that, Oracle, I'll sue you. Oracle got nervous and just deleted all the tweets and just never did it again.
No, I remember you've told that specific story on stream before, but I do love every time you tell it because it's so fucking funny. But yeah, if you don't know who Oracle is, if anyone remembers when Doc was like, soft retiring, Oracle was like, "Hello guys, I'm gonna start a new show. And then it was called Spurgler, and then everyone was like, "Who the fuck do you think you are?" Just picking up the name. And I think even quoted him, and I was like, "Hey guys, I'm starting a new show called After Hours or something like that."
The best part about it though is Oracle has this really low resolution font. I don't know how he gets it so low resolution. I think he has to export it in like 144p. Like he has to write the text manually into something like Photoshop, then export it so incredibly low. So the text of Spurgler just looked incredibly grainy. It looks like a Chinese knockoff version of Spurgler, which it was.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Of course. But anyways, let's watch this clip.
And Oracle, for also further reference, if you don't know who he is, he's someone I've challenged before in the past to read an entire page of a children's book, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and he couldn't actually manage to do that. He was too stumped, and he added it in his own context of like gooning after it. Oracle is not only like a marvel and an interesting guy to examine that you cannot explain, he is also incoherent and incomprehensible to listen to.
God, in my left ear. Holy fuck. Hold on, I'm going back to that real quick.
If you go on his shorts page, you can find so many videos of just like female Instagram people.
Before we get into the...
And it's female people on Instagram, and it's like gooning videos where then like fucking like me or the PS5, and Oracle goes like, I got the PS5.
Hold on, I gotta find the video. I remember the video because the thumbnail was so egregious.
What are you looking?
It's the one where he's mad because his PC won't. Well, I don't want to say exactly what he said because I want to kind of play a game with the audience to see if they can understand what he's saying, which they won't.
Have I ever told you the story about Oracle's live stream? Oracle is going to do something called the Oracle Show, a truly original concept of a live stream series.
Yes.
Did I ever tell you about that story?
Yeah, about how there was no one watching, and he was like, "Well, there's no one watching," or something like that. Tell the story. Tell the story.
So basically, Oracle boots up this much anticipated, after so much criticism of people saying, Oracle, get your own show. He goes forward and almost like a coming of age story, and he goes like, you know what? I'm gonna start my own show, and it's gonna be the most successful show of all time, the Oracle Show. And
wait,
I'm gonna
look at this. Look at his face on this thumbnail.
That's great. That's great. And
Sorry,
Oracle
continue.
went forth and he was saying like, I'm gonna start my own show. So he started his own series, or rather podcast, that would end up to being one episode. And he went live and had 2 people watching. I was one of this person, and I had it just open in my left monitor the entire time just watching. He was completely silent for 10 minutes. Like, you thought you would have a pre-prepared thing, but he was just looking at the stream dead on stared. And after 10 minutes, he was like, well, I guess no one's watching this. And he just like turned it off like a few minutes after.
I know that feeling,
I guess he was trying to wait for someone to talk in chat, but I was watching without talking in chat because there's sometimes where I watch people and I just want to see what they do when they think no one else is watching. I think that's very interesting.
Fair.
And I just like seeing people, how they observe and how they act when they have no one. Because it's like, when there's at least been someone in the chat or whatever before, you can at least like, they could be listening, doing something away from the computer or away from their phone or something that they can't talk right now. But when there's no one in chat for 10 minutes, it's just like interesting to see what he says. Oracle solution, he says nothing the entire time. Then he's not playing a video game, he's not doing anything. It's the Oracle Show and the entire screen is his webcam. It just says nothing. It was hilarious.
Hold on. This video has like 5 views. And the next one has 1.9k. And then this one has 48. How does he have such a like wildly different number of like Wait,
Because
did he
the
live
shorts,
react
that's
to an
why.
episode of anime, just like straight up?
I tell you why he gets so many views. It's because of his shorts. Some of his shorts that just steal other people's content. Some of his shorts do not even have Oracle in them whatsoever. He just steals people's content, and that gets recommended into people's stuff.
He did a
So then
review
it's
of
like,
Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
he should do a review.
What is this
of
ominous
fucking-
music?
It's Oracle's gooning theme.
This is a tale. A tale of a dragon maid that came to a realm.
What?
About friendship overall.
Look at the like to dislike ratio.
Tale.
Oh shit.
In the land of ages, where time stood old, there was once a dragon that stood mighty tall and strongest in the land. But one day, a mighty knight struck.
Oh god. What are the comments? There are no comments.
Look at the dislike ratio. It's just great.
Hit with its blade.
What a weird man.
And it
I don't know what he
fell to a
fucking. I don't know
world
what he's saying. I need to find that video. God, where is it? I know that he had like a fucked up face on it. Like he had a thumbnail where he was like, there was like, what the fuck? we need to do Oracle review streams where we just watch his shit.
Wait, what's that one? The Village of Shadows. Look at that one. Look at that thumbnail.
Oh wow, now that's
Look at the one next to it. What?
That's
Wait, what the fuck?
menacing.
Has he got himself in fetish gear on the far left?
Whoa!
By the way, did you know this? Oracle has an Amazon wish list, and he has like fetish gear on there. Like
Unironically?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I don't know if he's taken it off because I did a joke on stream, and he was like, "You cheeky bastard," or whatever.
Did he really say that?
Yes.
You cheeky bastard.
He just commented that. I just had to.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh my god, I'm trying to find. God damn it! I don't know if he deleted it. I would doubt he would, unless he heard me talking about it. I guess.
Wait, what the fuck is that? Go down. Go get that thumbnail with his eyes blacked out. Down.
Oh my god. Now that's
Wait.
now
That's the
scary.
video. That's the video where he's dancing, right? That's the video where it's from. Click on that. Click on that. Click on that. There
Alright,
we
we'll
go.
open-
Click on that one.
Okay, we'll keep it open. We'll leave it there. I'm just trying to find. I'm trying to find the video where he's like complaining that his computer is running slow. And I think he was playing like a visual novel game. Maybe he has it. I doubt he would be organized enough to
He's
have a
playing Validate.
playlist.
He's playing Validate.
I doubt he would be organized enough to have a playlist, but maybe that might be my only. He reacted to DBZ Abridged. I mean, I've done that on stream, I guess.
Oh,
it's not
it's
that crazy.
it's so bad. Watch one of the reaction. Watch the Zarbon reaction to DBZA Abridged. I watched that one.
This one?
It's so bad. It's so bad. He does this thing where he dances during like chala, head chala, but he's like, and he just talks over it. And it's just like,
So it doesn't get claimed.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah. Oh wow, he does organize his shit. Credit where it's due.
He does a complete unique thumbnail every single time. I don't know why, because he has to edit like a weird picture of his face in there.
Maybe he just really
It's like
maybe
what
he
Tipster
just
used
really
to do.
likes his face.
Someone's gotta like it, I guess.
Oh,
that's mean.
Is that what Tipster used to do? And then we made fun of him.
And then
for it
everyone
in
made fun of
response.
him until he stopped. Oh my
It's
god,
okay,
that
Clara
spiral
still
thumbnail.
likes his face.
I can't be here all day looking for that specific video. I'll hunt
Look
for
at
it.
the Oracle Gold.
I'll hunt for it later. Oh god.
Then watch this one. No, wait. No, it's not. It's definitely this one. It's this one here he
Before we
dances.
get into the video, I just want you to know, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that like button, click the subscribe button to come Wonder the Darkness.
Yo, thank you for the 20 secs. Let's go. Oracle tier
Yeah,
list
let's do
win.
this one.
Yeah, let's do a tier list of all of Oracle's videos. Little boy, alright. I love how I'm only getting the audio on the left side of my ear.
Don't mess up on those crazy videos now, it'll be bad luck for it, won't it? So anyway, let's get into the beat.
Does he have subtitles? That would actually make
I
his
don't
channel
think-
amazing. Okay, let's.
Okay, I don't think those would come up. Okay.
How are you doing, Acolytes? I'm the Oracle. Welcome back after a few weeks. I took a break and had hay fever. So kind of still got, you know, shit happens, but yeah. So come back all horror games, yeah. I'm done in a while. We haven't done it in a while, and it is the man, the adventurer.
Okay, can you
It's a
pause it?
presumably
I've got a pretty
Double
good background
Explore
track.
game.
I've got a pretty good background track for you to put on, maybe at a low volume as you're playing this. I think it would fit personally very well.
Okay, send it to me. Damn,
Sure,
Billy gave Mike 20 secs. Oh, I forgot the guitar riffs. What is up with the guitar riffs? Is that his thing? The Ted and I know where it's from. It's from Ted and Ned's Adventure or whatever it's called. I know where it's from, but it's such a weirdly
I
specific
just sent
thing.
you the video that I think would be good to play alongside this.
Wait, okay, let me see. Yes, the Elder Scrolls NPC music.
Don't ask, you know, there's another one that Microwave Games did called Door is Dead. Probably we'll get to that in the future. I don't know when though. We'll probably get to it. So anyway, let's get into this thing. How do you play? Nope. Does he play it? Episode 1, Electric Boogaloo. And
Wait, that's not. It's 2 Electric Boogaloo because it rhymes. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind.
Episode Boogaloo, it's a name because of like how retarded the name of the sequel that was.
Yeah,
like,
but
this is the one where he dances.
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes they're rotten. Yes. Okay then. The trees and the bushes in the background. And the houses. Yes. Oh, I'm 4 years old, I'm dumbass.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sun. The sheep is the sheep. A boar, that big is the sheep.
Tyrone, you need to interview this. You need to. Okay, we're gonna stop.
I need to
there.
interview Oracle.
You need to interview him. We need to know. I need to know more about this man.
Yeah, I just listened to the fucking Pygo interview. I thought it was pretty good, but I need to do a fucking Oracle interview. Fucking Oracle. Maybe I would truly try to translate. What Oracle is it?
Yeah, we need a live translator. Someone to put in the chat what he's saying. Okay, we went way off track, but let's watch this one clip. So he's playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which I did complete. Very good game, very long game. If you want to complete it 100%, I did not 100% it, but I completed most of everything. But yeah.
We got cows. We got motherfucking cows. We're moving it up in here. We're motherfucking moving it up in here, boy. We got cows. I said we got cows. We have cows. Motherfucker move, motherfucker move. Cows.
I feel like I have been transported to the Coney Island Freak Show. This is an exhibit where I am forced to feed
We got
breadcrumbs to the
cows.
monster.
We got cows.
Great.
Oh my god, it's
completely incomprehensible.
He brings me so much joy though. It's like I love him. He's so funny.
He's great.
No, he is great. I think we need to me and you need to just do a podcast where we review Oracle's content.
Sure.
That would be fucking
I was
amazing.
gonna do a podcast with Oracle, but a certain few hosts dropped out because basically the original podcast was going to be me, Austin O'Powers, Finn East, and Oracle. And I thought that would be such an insane idea.
Autism
for something. Yes, that was what it was going to be called.
We got
And,
cows. We got
And it would
cows.
basically be me talking as little as possible, and it's trying to probe all three of them with questions.
Also, I
and
love
like, Finn East would go going insane. Like Austin O'Powers would stutter and preserve his speech over everything, and talk over Oracle, going and no one would be able to understand the Oracle. I think it would be an hilarious.
That would be. I feel like that would be even greater than the Lolcow podcast.
It would be like fucking Big L and Tupac Shakur, like deadly combination. It's the combination that can't completely unrivaled. Eric B and Rakim, but in podcast formation.
It would literally be the greatest thing of all time, honestly. Man, that one.
What if what he's actually saying is like actually like secret information? What if he's like the information that Timothy Leary actually got imprisoned for example, and Oracle was saying it under the breath. He's speaking in tongues the entire time.
That would be wild. That would be wild. And I could believe that. All right. We're going to continue with this. Okay, so Tipster, I guess in his server or something, do me a favor and sub to this channel. Trying to get to 100 subs so I can get a, whatever he said. And then he says beg, and he said, no, I should ban you for saying that. Not nice, Tipster. Not nice. Looks like Keffals backed the wrong... Looks like Keffals backed the wrong horse. I'm gonna fucking do an impression of Chud Logic. I hope that Ethan is happy. I hope that Ethan is happy. Labeling me and my community that is disproportionately made up of trans people, all pedophiles, for simply asking him to do better research has made all the most insane anti-LGBT freaks come out of the woodworks to mock, harass, and dehumanize us. At this rate, he can repair the bridge with Jordan Peterson. They both sure to love spread groomer libel against queer people. Okay. You have too much emotion in your voice for a Keffals impression? I'm sorry. I can only be so unemotional.
Jordan Peterson was kind of right. Didn't he say it's like, hey, you're going to be held to higher and higher standards?
No, yeah, that came to pass with the Hassan shit.
And the Frogan and Hassan.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh my god, Frogan is a fucking retard.
I call her Frogan because she was.
The H3 community have found out about the Cowboy Ranch stuff. It's never been more over. Why is Keffals injecting herself? Here are the answers you've been looking for. Clara Sorrenti used to do sex roleplay with minors on her private Discord server before being banned. She's just as guilty as Vaush. She's been projecting this entire time. You suspected it. Here's proof. Papa bless.
For some reason, when you said minors, I thought of... Do you remember the one guy? The guy who did... There was that meme a few years ago of the guy reacting to SpongeBob, but the SpongeBob parody. And he was eating up the fucking... He was eating up the thing, and he was like... Is this a racist cartoon?
Yeah, Skyview Ray.
Yes, yeah.
That meme. When you said minors, it was like an exact same inflection as that, and it just made me...
Minors?
Minors? Oh yeah, I gotta read Keffals stuff with this music. Thank you, Cheesy Thick. We'll save that for the next time we get into a big long text thing.
Oh yeah.
Hey Ethan and team, this is the YouTube police department. We've been in every podcast and made an appearance in Keffals' video as well. Haha, we didn't expect to be so intertwined, but hey, we love it. I wanted you and the team to know some critical information about Keffals that we uncovered today that might give some much needed context. I mean, it's gonna get cut off anyway, so we can just continue. Kufals. Okay, now is the time. I know this song gets loud, so I'm trying to find a good volume. Okay, actually. I want to settle out of court. Get the police to apologize in a letter. Get them to pay off my rehab costs. And move on with my life. I don't want to constantly be reminded of a traumatic event and have to defend myself. That's the easiest route. I love that tips. Okay, hold on. No.
That's great.
I love that Tipster conveniently left out the part where he liked a bunch of art in solidarity to his friend that was from a L0li Shota artist, just to own the commentary bros, which we got proof here from a Goblin.
Someone needs an excuse to do a Keffals video, but like because Keffals is actively basically, I mean, where she went in Northern Ireland was in basically, I mean, used to be a fucking area where so many members of the IRA would just attack, bomb, and now it's occupied by basically the IRA, who are communist rebels who try to take over. Well, originally they were like, it was the Irish like Republican Army, but then it kind of became communist because they wrote this thing called the Green Book. I've not seen someone though do a Keffals video and do Irish rebel music in there. I think that would work pretty well. I think that would be pretty good. Come out, you blackened hands, come out and fight me like a man. Come out, you blackened trans. I think that would be pretty funny. You know,
yo, what's up, Cheri?
Told your wife how you won medals down in Flanders.
So
made it run like L0li. And I just like rebel music.
Mutahar said, over 2 years ago, an infamous creator known as Keffals launched a viral campaign on the internet. As I research more about this event and her, I've come across disturbing revelations about her Cowboy Ranch. Can't go too into detail, but it's an insane. By the way, the server is still up. I'm sorry getting the surgery has deprived you of being able to ride my dick. I love how she has two extremes, either being a total victim or being the most aggressive bitch ever.
Well, it's because online now, it's just like once you're pigeonholed into an area, I mean, we exist on this online paradigm, like, where the most expensive and the most powerful resource is perpetual victimhood. So once you get pushed into a corner, you just have to be both at the same time, even if it's in this completely contradictory relationship that doesn't actually make any sense. Even if it is in nature duplicitous, it doesn't make any, and it doesn't need to make sense. It's because everyone has proceeded to this point where everyone has to be part of an extended identity.
Yeah.
So shame governs all. So once you have shame and pity within a group of people, then you would pronounce victimhood as the king. And in your own group, it always has to be the story of just like everything is to further because I am perpetually a victim. My entire group, what I represent, is a group being victimized and stigmatized. And if you go against this, you are furthering the acts of genocide, the acts of Kiwi farmers who want all trans people dead. It's just wild and vast claims that you can just get away with. You can get away with almost like sensationalist hyperbole being interpreted as fact because of the pronounced resource of victimhood online. Which is why so many fucking old hit pieces on Keffals are actually pro Keffals, personally.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Boston Sports Center, which, by the way, Oracle pops up here again. Funny enough.
Wonderful.
Mutahar descent. I didn't even know that. Mutahar's descent into the alt-right is gonna hurt, man. Mutahar's. Oh, wait. We got the music. Mutahar hosts a podcast with Keemstar called Locale Live, where they call the hosts farmers. And I try to bring the owner of Kiwi Farms on as a guest. He's already arrived. The amount of mental gymnastics being used to call Mutahar alt-right here is impressive. And let's look at Oracle's awesome post that he wanted to do. Mutahar's descent into alt-right is going to hurt, man. Is Mutahar's descent into the alt-right in the room with us right now? Very good. Very good, Oracle.
That's pretty good.
That's decent.
That's Nicholas Cruz.
Okay. So this is bonus content we got here. So from my understanding, I'm gonna hedge it a little bit because I don't have the full details. There was an artist that was called out from the tweet. The author of Assigned Male Comics takes photos of other people's children from the internet and uses them as reference to draw porn. She teaches and mentors children. This is one example of the diaper fetish art she posted under the username @thewaffles3 on Twitter. Before she deleted the account was tagged with hashtag ABDL and included much more explicitly sexual art. Cancel her. Tipster defended this artist. Okay, so this person is now giving their story and their side of things, and they have DMs with Tipster to further it. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Gross. I choose to repost my accusations. Okay, hold on. I'm sounding like a retard right now. I choose to repost my accusations of Tipster, seeing no issue with real kids being used as a base for diaper fur if the artist doesn't admit it's a kink for them. He deleted our argument mid-conversation, but I'll do my best to give full context to the DMs. Here's what started it all. In early November 2022, I made the post above in response to the artist of the picture making a cope comic where she excluded the fetish part. Tipster asked what my issue is exactly in the comments. I said it's sexualizing a child by using it to create kink art. Tipster asked me to elaborate further. Me saying it's diaper fur itself wasn't enough. Me explaining the hashtag, which is adult baby diaper lover, wasn't enough either. He then talked about the L0li stuff. Back then, I had no clue who that was and asked for context in DMs. Oh my god. The convo on November 9th is recorded and will be posted in the replies. He reacted furiously for making him look like he's okay with CP. I assume the lyrics stuff, like most drama I saw in this regard, cute anime with nothing sexual in nature, and try to figure out if that's the case. He then said he deleted his comments, which explained why I wasn't able to reply. I then deleted my stuff because context was gone. I then tried to switch topics to ignore the discomfort. I have zero clue what the LTG stuff I mentioned was, though. It all happened before the L0li drama, so I saw no reason to screenshot stuff, and during the L0li drama, I talked to some people in private, but stood silent, because back then, I thought he's getting enough shit already. I'm deeply sorry for covering this up now. Later on March 9th, the artist made again some weird post, which I replied to with a reminder that she used to work with children. Tipster DM'd me and called it a big yikes, and let me know that after seeing a post by the artist herself, he changed his mind. I don't know when exactly that happened because he never mentioned it before, and in November, I wasn't aware of this post existing, which is why I didn't show it to him. In our DMs, he himself compared it to the L0li drama. A reminder that around the time the artist worked with children, I think it was in elementary school. That is horrifying. That is absolutely horrifying. Is that true? Yikes. Yikes. Is that true? Yikes. She was teaching at an elementary school from what I got. Yeah, that's a yikes for sure, my dude. And later toured through schools to show kids her comics about a trans 11-year-old. And I honestly forgot about that shit. But I seen the post this morning and was like, bruh, what the fuck? Yeah, back then when we had an argument because you didn't agree that using this baby as base count as sexualizing a minor. I know you and I had a disagreement about this person before. But later on, someone found a tweet of them admitting to being kink. And I was like, yeah, I'm out. Fuck that.
I like how all of Tipster's idiosyncrasies read perfectly well, no matter the formality of the conversation. I like to personally think that when Tipster finally gets his divorce papers, he's going to have a "that's a like from me, dog" fucking sound effect as he's getting the papers signed.
He's gonna be like, "Guys, me and my wife decided to part," and then, oh shit.
Guys, I know you guys are gonna laugh because there's a lot of memes about it, but this is serious. Me and my wife are having a divorce.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I guarantee when he's in these really late night VCs, he still has the soundboard because he has to talk with the soundboard.
I guarantee
he writes
it.
and text
I
here
guarantee it.
with the soundboard. He writes is like he ad-libs his own soundboard effects in. That's all I like from me, dog.
And then what I hate the most is like he says he cries about being called like a L0li defender. Yet he constantly makes L0li like lolicon arguments like how do you know it's a child? How do you know his age? How do you know his age? Or like he'll
Yeah.
be, like I can't. He's gonna eventually start saying it's just a drawing like and stuff like.
Yeah, I didn't get the artist's thought process. I often find people jumping to conclusions on the intentions of things, and it gets frustrating. But I'm super reasonable to people who are willing to hear my perspective and understand where I'm coming from, which is why I am still friendly with you. You are willing to understand my point of view, even if you disagreed with it. As of the tweet coming out that admitted it was a kink art, I no longer stand by my prior statements on it. It wasn't really a defense, more like I didn't understand the issue. It was coming from a place of ignorance, kind of like the recent L0li shit. Yeah. Exactly, that happened because he never mentioned it before, and in November, I wasn't aware of this. Okay, I already read that. I can't post the videos in the thread for some reason, but I will put a screen recording of our March 9th conversation in the replies or so. I also have the November one, but except him saying he deleted his comments, nothing important happened. So that's pretty much everything. This is here's the artist admitting it's a kink. And yeah, the tweet that sparked the whole thing mentioned, yeah, Tipster didn't see a problem with it when this whole thing starts off by mentioning she's a teacher. Like, he's just retarded. He's just a retarded person.
No, but like, there's so many. I'm not willing to like. Before I was gonna say he's retarded, but like now it's like there's so many instances of him like defending this like. But it's like it's
If
the way he
Tipster
defends. It's the way
if
he
Tipster was a
defends it.
teacher, what would he teach?
He wouldn't be able to teach
What would
anything
be his
'cause he's too
subject of
fucking
choice?
stupid. He'd be the teacher that gets
No,
fucking pushed around by the kids, bro. Like,
No, he would be a PUA teacher. He would be like a PUA guru, a pickup artist. Like people go online, it's just like someone who knows around the
that's his next bet. Once he's done with politics, that's what his next thing is gonna be.
And he's going to probably do a video because
he has a soundboard in his classes.
Because he can never move away from his chair. He's probably going to do it on like a low-res derelict laptop. You can see his wife in the background. It's like the tip really knows his way around the ladies or whatever. And he's just
Teddy says he'd be the PE teacher. Yeah, okay, Cheri. I'm sure that would go well. Tipster, yo, wife. I might order some pizza. Wife doesn't respond to Tipster.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I know the whole meme of the PE teacher is like the whole thing of it is like really overweight, but I thought because it was like creeps on women as well. He's got both. He's actually got both things done.
My elementary school teacher was obese. I've never had an out of shape PE.
I did.
Okay, so here, it's very telling when all the worst people are cheering you on. At this point, you might as well just say this. Whatever the clip is. Tipster is still coping. LMFAO, how many times has he posted the same clip of Ethan? Lil bro wants more smoke. Oh, okay. Back to the Joker music. Before I put up my GoFundMe, I had a lawyer help me write and set it up. The funds were for moving expenses. I moved twice. Recouping my losses, I had to take extensive periods off work, and am an employer. Legal expenses. My legal case has been filed and ongoing. I never specified what sort of legal action I would take in the GoFundMe. And pursuing a human rights tribunal case was what was decided on because I wanted the police to enact policy changes, which a civil court cannot do. I've done absolutely everything by the books. She's shitting herself right now. Okay.
Wow, I got these drugs.
And because of Vaush, I just burned the last bridge I had to a mainstream creator.
Everyone knew I was pro-law until I put on the mask. I was born in it, molded by it.
Hold on.
You made
me
this
zoom out.
degeneracy. I was born in it.
I don't think he's a pedophile, but he's so goddamn reckless. By the way, she did spell Reckles. This is the correct take by Dick Thulu. Thank you for your opinion, Dick Thulu. I'm very sorry you're going through all this bullshit again. It's his fault! He's so fucking careless because he didn't consider how many communities are close to his. He hurt me and a lot of people by literally being a fucking weirdo. Go watch porn on your phone, retard. Jerking off at your work computer.
Oh, you think Keffals is your ally? The commentary community betray you because they belong to me. Peace is your only strength.
Fuck Vaush.
No one cared who I was until I put on the mask.
No one cared who I was till I cut off my dick. Fuck Vaush. He deserves that fucked. He deserves far more criticism for all of this. I don't think he's a pedophile, but he is so goddamn reckless. I am not sleeping. I have had panic attacks over this. Defending him has resulted in all the 2022 Kiwi Farmsman sinful resurfacing. I've changed my position.
Hey, it's me, Mutahar here. I'm gonna fly into the
everything.
Twin Towers.
Honestly. It's not about the money. It's about sending a message. Alright.
I'm about to go fund me money. I'm sending a message.
Okay. Oh yes, the tipster thing. Hold on. We need
And you have my permission
a
to
different
die.
music for this one.
You watch as I torture the entire system, causes a feel pain that you'll never feel again. Then when you truly
Oh, wait, we got a high
understand the
quality one
depth
over
of
here.
your
Let's go.
failure. Oh.
We're gonna loop this baby.
We will destroy the commentary community.
Alright, guys, we gotta
And when
get
it's
serious.
done-
We gotta get serious here.
Oh no.
For those not already aware, Vaush has released his response to the current controversy. If you'd like to see it, you can check it out at the link below. As for me, I won't be commenting on this subject any further. I've said all I have to say on this subject, and I'd encourage my community to check out his response if you wish to hear directly
Is this the sad
from
narcissist?
Vaush. Yes, it is. Guys, can we get some sad emojis in chat, some crying emojis? This position on all of this. I want to wrap this by apologizing to the community, as well as communities adjacent to mine. While my intentions were good in this situation, it has resulted in heinous attacks against this community and the people within it who I care dearly about, as well as friends whose relationships I value dearly in their communities as well. And for that, I apologize. It was never my intention for any of this to happen, but it's been a learning experience about how my actions affect those around me. And I've taken a serious mental note of that, despite the fact that I get into this situation every fucking few months. I take full accountability for how my actions have impacted this community and others. I want to wrap this up by apologizing to this community, as well as communities adjacent to mine. While my intentions were good, in this situation, it has resulted in heinous attacks against this community and the people within it who I care deeply about, as well as friends whose relationships I value dearly, and their communities as well. And for that, I apologize. It was never my intention for any of this to happen, but it's been a learning experience about how my actions affect those around me, and I've taken a serious mental note of that. I take full accountability for how my actions have impacted this community and others. I'm genuinely sorry, and I'll strive to do better in the future. Oh shit! Oh shit! Alright. Damn, I got a little teary-eyed there. What a fucking loser. He's such a fucking fag.
Great.
I'm sorry. It's just, he's such a pathetic human being. Oh my lord. Should have used my song. Okay. Okay, so you know what? I think I'm gonna skip the second Willie Mac video. You guys should watch all 3 of the Vaush videos. Make sure you do that. Make sure you leave a like on his video. All that. We're gonna skip ahead.
You should watch the new Keffals video that's coming out real soon.
We're definitely gonna do that. We're gonna cover that for sure.
Yeah.
Let me see. What do I want to do next?
There's some funny stuff in there. I'll tell you that much.
hbomberguy stuff. How long is this? 47 minutes. We'll save that for last, because I think the boogie stuff is quicker. So we're gonna save the Metokur hbomberguy stuff for last, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna move the Lav and Jameskii stuff and any other. By the way, guys, if you're watching this in the future, if you're watching this now, make sure to leave a comment on this video about any topics that you'd like me to cover from February or March that you think I might have missed. I'll double check with my news team tomorrow to see if there's any news stories I'm missing, and then we'll cover that probably this Sunday. So expect the second part of the recap this Sunday. But for now, we're gonna cover the boogie drama. And then we've got some extra new DMs from Keffals that leaked. And then we're going to finish off with Metokur covering hbomberguy. Oh, yeah, we have these. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. When was this? March 18th? Okay. So this is going to be over here. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay, yeah, we'll get into that. So, skip it and watch Tyrone content? We're gonna watch Tyrone's content. That's his content.
Wait, what?
That Teddy said skip it and watch Tyrone content.
Oh, I didn't. Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
Is my live chat not updating? Oh, it isn't. What the fuck?
That's
my
strange.
live chat was like stuck from like 5 minutes ago. I was like looking at that shit.
Oh, that's
YouTube's
weird.
live chat now. I had the video on my left monitor, the live chat there, and just hadn't.
Yeah,
updated
I
for
think
about, like,
YouTube
5
is kind
minutes.
of
Like, what the fuck?
glitching up because so it says concurrent viewers is 12, but it says on like, you know how there's 2 screens, there's like the smaller one and then the bigger one. So on the smaller one it says I have 8 concurrent viewers, but on the bigger one it says I have 12. So I don't know. YouTube's kind of
the actual correct number would usually be in the dashboard display.
Yeah.
Itself, and not on the actual actual normal display. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get
Because
you.
I've had stuff like that as well, but yeah, that will give you the actual number, because that doesn't count yourself when you're in there. For
Yeah.
example, well, if you have the video up there, it would count the person watching that being yourself as well.
You have to refresh live chat occasionally. I don't know why. Yeah, it's weird. Anyways, so Boogie and Tipster got into a fight. When has YouTube ever been consistent with their numbers? That's a good point.
After all of this Gamergate stuff started popping off, I decided to have a little fun. After all of this Gamergate
Okay,
stuff
thank
started
you for
popping
restarting
off, I
the
decided
video
to have
for
a
no
little
reason.
fun on Twitter with this tweet here. And a lot of people have asked me,
Hold on,
do I
we're gonna read that. Hot take: video games are supposed to be fun, not lectures about why being a white man is bad. Okay, who here thinks he's being genuine?
Well,
I do.
You think he's?
I think I remember because I'm kind of half and half because one is Boogie, so it's probably there's a part of me.
No, I
thinks
think
the
this is
group,
actually what Boogie thinks.
But then because like Tommy C called into Charlotte Extreme and said that like Boogie actually does like think this in private, so it's kind of weird.
I just think the wording of not lectures about why being white is a man is bad. That's like everything else about the tweet reads fine to me. It's just that specific last line that gives me a little bit of a red flag. I feel like he does genuinely have this belief, but with how he's going at it might be being tailored a bit. But I mean, I could be wrong.
I guess, but it's like if you really want like, okay, what side could possibly Boogie be pandering to? If it's actually, for example, okay, this far right side that have not only just completely disowned him, but it's where like Frank Hassel even came from to begin with.
Well, I
think he has like no audience base there really whatsoever.
Well, no, the normie take is that shit is getting too political. Like all my normie friends that don't do shit online, they all are like, yeah, everything is like too political now with shit. Like they all kind of have the same thought process. So yeah, this is the extreme version of that comment. But that's basically what he's saying, is that he doesn't want the politics to be in games and shit anymore.
Yeah.
But like that's why I'm saying the verbiage of it makes me think like if someone told me yes, he does believe all this shit, but someone is tailoring him to have specific responses that'll garner the most attention, that would be the one that's like the most plausible outcome, I think.
Okay.
Stand by this
I
tweet?
think he's
And the
just
answer is
being
yes.
kind of being influenced by
Video
people
games
around
should
him,
be
kinda
fun.
like,
They shouldn't be political
That could be
lectures.
the
Pretty
case,
much
too.
the
Tommy and all
And
that.
whereas almost any sane person should agree with this tweet, a lot of people got hung up with the last couple of words, and most of the replies were just a good time, except replies.
If
from
anything,
one
I
person.
think the
And that
nature of Boogie is coming out in the first two words, hot take, because his entire thing in this is like everyone should agree, but he's doing hot take at the beginning of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only bit I think is a bit like sensationalist and like embellishment, but everything else I think he completely.
Well, also saying hot take before saying something is also kind of like low-key a meme.
I guess.
Yeah, I
but
gotta
it's
go
just like-
make food. All right, enjoy it.
I know.
Tipster. And that sucks because I normally abide by the fact.
All right, who has a bigger frog neck? Who has a bigger gullet?
Fun. They shouldn't be
Boogie or
political lectures,
Tipster?
they're
We're
pretty
gonna
much
pause on
And whereas
Tipster.
almost any sane person
Tipster.
should agree with this
Tipster,
tweet.
yeah.
A lot of people got
Yeah,
hung
Tipster.
up with the
Boogie
last couple of
has
words. And most
Gangster
replies
God
were
Pass.
just a good time.
And he's
except
had a few
replies
other such as
from one
well.
person. And that is
But Boogie is more heavier than Tipster, but like his just fat distribution is different just because of how many surgeries he's had.
Someone made a poll to see what people thought how much Tipster weighed. And just based on how much I weigh and my height, I'm pretty sure Tipster's like average height, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure someone said that at one point.
Boogie's very not tall whatsoever as well.
But so Tipster, based on my own weight, judging by my height, Tipster has to be in the 400s. Because Tipster is, at least based on like his face, he's way bigger than me. Like even when I shave my beard, obviously I have a double chin. I have a gullet myself, but it's like, well, if we reach the $200 goal tomorrow, you guys will see my face shaved. But like, what I'm trying to say is like, just based on my own weight, that he's got to be like 400 plus, easy, very easy. They need to sumo wrestle. Oh God, is Boogie a J boy? He looks like one with the Jufro. 420 pounds, nice. Always a pleasure to see you in Chat Cheesy Thick. Enjoy your food.
And that sucks because I normally abide by the fat guy code.
I mean,
where fat
if
guys tend to
Icky Vicky
leave
was
other
saying ethnically Jewish, pretty sure. It's like
Oh, Boogie?
His last name is like Germanic, so it's like.
And he's got
you
curly
know,
hair
that
too.
and the fact that most people in the Midwest have like Germanic, Germanic.
You know,
because there's like there's like the Semitic Jews, and then there's like the Germanic, like Polish, like Ashkenazi Jews as well.
I'm also
And,
Germanic.
a lot of people, but a lot of people just in the Midwest are like 50%. There's these charts of just like people of like Germanic ancestry, and it's just like so. It was like in America, and it was just like so many people are just in the Midwest. And where is he from? Like Fayetteville, Arkansas, or something, right?
Yeah, he's from Arkansas.
Yeah. So that's like, yeah, that would corroborate that. Okay.
I have a German last name. Oh yeah, Nugget. Dox yourself right now.
That sucks because I normally abide by the fat guy code where fat guys tend to leave other fat guys alone if we can.
Not true at all. Not true at all. Fat guys fight each other all the time. Have you ever heard of sumo wrestling?
But Tipster drew first blood, and I'm going.
Jesus, look at all that Mountain Dew behind him. By the way, the blue one is the best one, but goddamn.
They drew first blood, not me.
Tipster saw my video talking about 3DD Incorporated.
Okay, hold on. We need... Okay, Joker doesn't work for Tipster because he's not, like... He's retarded. What works for him?
Teddy put a pretty good song that represents Tipster.
Where did he put it? In chat?
He put it in chat. Okay, where can I? Okay, he said.
Okay, that works for the non-sad posts. We can do that. Dude, we got our own. We got our own OST up in here. Let's go. That was a loud fucking whistle. All right. What? Not there. Hold on. We gotta let the song build up. Actually. There we go. Boogie2988 becoming the quartering ripoff wasn't on my 2024 bingo card, but it should have been. He's lost a lot of relevancy in recent years, and his bank account is looking rather empty these days. And being the lovable Mr. Rogers character of the internet wasn't working anymore, because people got a chance to see behind the curtain, not the current, and get a good look at what the real Boogie2988 is like. And surprise, surprise, they didn't like it. Not to mention the fact that the anti-woke grift is extremely profitable. And I can imagine seeing folks like The Quartering and Melanie Mack, who the fuck is that? Raking mountains of cash. On that grift looks rather appealing to a has-been with a career on life support. Tipster is never the guy to ever say someone's career is on life support. That would be like me, that'd be like me pointing at Nerdy John and being like, ha, your channel's not growing fast enough. When my channel has been like, I mean, it's still steadily growing, but it's like stagnant, right? It's like, you are not the person to talk about that. Literally kill yourself. All right, anyways. To a has-been with a career on life support whose only current claim to fame is being the co-host of a podcast hosted by Keemstar, where you're literally there just for the purpose of being mocked by everyone on the internet for being a lol cow. Okay, him being mocked for being a lol cow is 1,000 times better than whatever the fuck you do on your channel. Like, okay, anyways, I'm not trying to own John. John's actually doing very well right now. He's growing pretty steadily, especially compared to where he was like a few months ago. John's doing great. The song is too short, but this, no, I just gotta add a loop. There. But hey, anything for a quick buck and a taste of clout, eh, Boogie? Even if it means siding with some of the worst people on the internet. Glad to know that all the kind words and encouraging messages you've tried to deliver in your videos in the past didn't mean shit, and that it was all just a facade to try and convince everyone that you're somehow the good guy of the internet. I don't know what else the rest says, but let's continue with this video.
And decided to post some clips from it, basically saying that I was now on the alt-right grift. And I wonder why someone like Tipster would think that of me. Well, it's classic projection. And if you watch this video by Turkey Tom, which I'm going to highlight chunks of here, but also link it down below, you get an idea of the type of person that Tipster is. Specifically, Tipster is someone who tried to be a video game YouTuber and failed at that, then joined the commentary community and got kicked out of that community, so now instead he grifts the Rainbow Coalition. And
yeah, and Tommy brought this up when he was covering this. Do not forget, we covered this in our big two-part Tipster coverage about a year. It's almost going to be a year ago now, in a few months. But when we did the Tipster History of Hypocrisy, or whatever that series was called, Tipster sided with legit alt-right people just to get at Tommy. Sided with things that they were saying about how about basically accusing Tommy of being like a pedo and being an abusive father, all that stuff. Tipster sided with those people back then. That is documented. So Tipster talking about grifting and sticking to the alt-right, it's like, if what Boogie is doing is siding with the alt-right, then you were in the alt-right. Okay, if we're gonna go by comparison of actions. Like, get the fuck out of here.
is also failing to do that. Now, the reason I'm making this video is to talk about this live stream where Tipster had to go live last night for 45 minutes to talk about what an anti-woke grifter he thinks I've become. Spoiler alert, I'm no grifter. I just think sometimes it's right to call out bad people for doing bad things. And
You're kind of a grifter, but I don't think you're a grifter in the way that Nick Theorio says.
I'm in the company
He
of
was a
people like
perpetual
Asmon Gold.
sense fitter at his most popular. That's how he maintained his image.
Yeah.
But before he even did his live stream or anything. And he would even acknowledge this. He would always just placate both sides. I mean, this was the meme. And he
Yeah.
would just go like, well, I think this was... And he would do it on every single issue. I remember when the Fine Bros had, in 2015, this is when he was doing it quite a lot. And it was, yes, it was the React drama in 2015. Start of the year.
No way Ethan said that.
And essentially, he was going like, well, if the Fine Bros want to have a personal React network where they have creators want to do it, well, with that, I'm perfectly fine. But if as soon as they start extending it into me, that's when I have the issue. And he started placating both sides, where he started always starting out as the most, not even charitable, but he just always did it from their perspective, and then just said like, well, I disagree. That was his entire opinion, basically.
Yeah.
He did that for every single issue. And because he never really had any research, he just like put on a tweet, then just went. They just started rolling. That was a fucking Boogie format back in the day.
Yeah.
That's just what he fucking did. That's how fucking Boogie rolled.
But,
And
like,
before he
Tipster
obviously
calling
did his,
anyone a
Twitch
grifter is
streams.
like so hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even view Boogie a grifter in the traditional sense.
No,
Like,
I
it's
wouldn't
just
say he's a
like-
grifter in the traditional sense. But I think
I feel like
he's a
even
grifter. He's
if
kind of a
Boogie,
grifter in the same way Tipster is, but not exactly the same way. Because what Tipster grifts for is not for monetary gain. He grifts for acceptance. He wants to be in a group where he can be as cringe as he always is, but not get made fun of for it. That's what.
I
That's
feel
the
like
issue.
the word
Was.
grifter has been ruined because what I want to describe them both as two vastly different things, personally. But it both falls under that word anyway. So.
Yeah. But anyways.
I think sometimes it's right to call out bad people for doing bad things. And if I'm in the company of people like Asmon Gold, while I'm doing it, I feel pretty comfortable doing it. So I just wanted to highlight some of the things that Tipster had to say in this live stream and give my opinions.
So he's saying like Alan Wake 2, God of War, Ragnarok, Spider-Man 2. He's saying these games were too big to fail. But then he's talking about how like Suicide Squad was a stinker, which I hear it is a pretty bad game.
I don't know, Tipster. What do you think?
I will say, okay, so that's odd to say God of War 2. I mean, maybe there's things that I've not heard yet, but just from an outsider perspective, I've not, because usually when there's woke shit, I hear people complain about it. Like I heard about it for Spider-Man 2. But I haven't heard anything about God of War Ragnarok. And I've literally only heard good things about Ragnarok. So that would be a weird one. But Spider-Man definitely was affected by the Sweet Baby Inc. thing. But I think the bigger problem with Spider-Man 2 was just that it needed another like 2 years of development time, in my opinion.
I think Spider-Man 2, Alan Wake 2, and God of War 2 have in common.
These edits are so funny.
It's the number 2. Those video games are sequels to very well-loved games that had very little politics in them and a shitload of fun. The industry knows that's a really good time to shove politics down your throats because you're going to buy it anyway, so it's a good time to get you to sit down and listen to a lecture.
This is literally just about being treated poorly by an idiot Sarkeesian.
Sarkeesian. We need to add that to the soundboard. Sarkeesian.
This is literally just about being treated poorly by an idiot Sarkeesian at VidCon.
I
So
never
he was
understood
speaking
why
out
someone
against,
would
like,
watch
Gamergate or
Tipster,
something.
even when he was somewhat accepted, because he was never really even coherent. It was just like the guy who would just spend all time just.
I think some of his videos were fine. Like, I liked his coverage of the Gorilla Glue Girl. But, like, streams, yeah. Like, I did pop into streams a handful of times, and I would throw, like, $2 here and there. But it was, like, I would not stay for more than, like, 5 minutes, because I would be like, all right, this guy's boring. Yeah, like, he's just a boring. It's the same thing with flamenco. It's like, every time I try to watch flamenco, it's just, like, the worst thing about any flamenco stream, and I would always try to tell him in chat, is that his fucking music was so loud. It was so loud that you could barely hear him talking. And I would constantly tell him, your music is too loud. And he's like, oh, okay, I'll fix it. And then he wouldn't fix it. He's like, oh, thanks, man. And then he doesn't do anything. It's like, okay, go.
Okay, buddy.
Keep having a shitty stream.
I ain't sure about that, buddy.
Okay.
The time, right? And
Having a
now
little
he's
schizo
decided
moment
he
now,
Like,
wants
your
to
music
join
is too loud? Okay, buddy.
I don't know. I always felt I beat Anita Sarkeesian there because I got invited back to VidCon the next year and she didn't. Also, I'm dating my dream girl and Anita just celebrated her birthday party by having
yeah.
I feel like I'm winning. And no, that panel wasn't about Gamergate. It was about online harassment, which can come from people on the right or the left or even the middle. And if Gamergate 2.0 comes out to being some sort of harassment campaign, I will distance myself from the harassment, but I'll still say the video games are supposed to be fun. Liking fun video games and thinking they shouldn't be taken over by identity politics isn't harassment. You have to be an extra kind of stupid to think that I'm aligning myself with terrorists just because I'm sharing that opinion.
Hey guys, it's me, Francis. And you know, last time this Gamergate thing happened all those years ago, I'm gonna side with all the racists.
I love how, look how, that's so indicative of Tipster's whole, like, mindset. The way he laughs at his own unfunny-ass joke. It's the same way he activates his own unfunny-ass soundboards, bro.
Last time this Gamergate thing happened all those years ago, I'm gonna side with all
Why
the
has he
racists
filmed
and
it
the
like
Nazis
this?
and stuff like that because they
What the
seem to
fuck?
think I'm a really cool guy.
I don't even know where to start with that other than the fact that he genuinely thought
Anyone
he was
who's
doing
been
something
okay,
there.
I'll tell you this. Pause the video. Anyone who's been a Discord server moderator sees a video like this and they immediately go, okay, this has got to be deleted. It looks like a fucking cum tribute.
It. Well,
He's
I'm
probably
sure.
made one for
he's
Keffals,
no,
to
he's
be
probably made
honest.
one for many women.
Great.
God.
Ugh,
I
great.
don't
That's
even know
what
where
that
to start with
instantly
that.
reminded of. That's what it instantly reminded of, and I was like, fuck's sake. I remember just being fucking dumpy back in the day, made me admin, because it was just like, I had to delete so many of that shit. That's fucking great.
Bruh.
The fact that he genuinely thought he was doing something there. And
Colton
it's really
moment?
great that he's that stupid. It is nice to see him just admitting that he thinks that if you like fun video games and you don't want to be pandered to in those games, that you are a racist and a Nazi. And it's awesome to see him own that.
Anybody who knows me in my audience knows that I do not overuse terms like, you know, racists and Nazis.
Racists and the Nazis.
And by now, you all know these are
That was a great edit. That was a great edit.
just buzzwords they use when they don't have a valid argument against the fact that video games should be fun. These people just do not understand that video games for us is a form of escapism to escape real-world politics, and we're not here to pay $70 to be lectured to.
You know, when I was showing my quote tweet, right? That's because Boogie couldn't handle my criticism. He couldn't handle the fact.
Let me check so true. Like, when someone criticizes you and you block them, that means you can't handle criticism at all. I can't imagine Tipster doing that to anyone. Would Tipster block someone for criticizing him? Is that a thing, Tipster? Guys, one in the chat if you think Tipster would block you for criticizing him. I don't think that's that's just not a thing Tipster would. I know Tipster, all right? Tipster would not block you for criticizing him. Not likely.
Fact that I'm right.
Tipster, I block everybody on Twitter almost for no reason. People seem to like it when I do it. They wear it as like a badge of honor. Oh, look, Boogie blocked me. And also, I don't have to deal with their bullshit. But Tipster, that's not why I blocked you. I blocked you because you were a disgusting, depraved human being. It was just last month that you were defending drawn photos of child pornography, and that just hurts me in the worst way humanly possible. Your only online friend left
Teddy's
is
out
Keffals,
asking,
and
but
she
I'm blocked.
threw you under the bus because you were defending child pornography. I may not be Mr. Rogers, but at least I don't have a history of both harassing online e-girls as well as online trans women. You call me a grifter because I broke my silence on this whole video game topic. You're the one who left the commentary community to go fleece the LGBTQ. You want to warn me about aligning myself with the right? Well, you know what? That's not something I plan to do. I just want to align myself with people who like video games, and there's plenty of people on the left that do that. But you're choosing to ally yourself with the left and only the left, excluding anybody that happens to be in the middle or the right, and that's a really bad plan for you. The reason you're failing at everything you're trying to do right now is because you're trying to appeal to the left, but you're such a vile, disgusting person that even they don't want to have anything to do with you. Regurgitating the left's talking points can only get you so far, and when somebody on the left finds out that you harass women or defend child porn, they don't want to have anything to do with you. I'm not here to talk about the left or the right or anything in the middle. I'm just talking about video games and people being informed whether or not a certain company worked on it so they can choose whether or not to spend their hard-earned money on that. And why is that difficult for you to understand? Because, Tipster, it's exactly people like you that I'm trying to avoid when it comes to video games. People who preach tolerance in one hand and attack everyone they can on the other. People defending child pornography. People harassing women. You are the exact kind of person I play video games to get the hell away from, and I don't want your politics in my video games, and that should be okay, I think. I'm not trying to appeal to the right or Nazis or any of that shit. I'm just speaking what I believe to be true. The video game should be fun. And I think it's so sad and sick that you can't see that. I don't have problems with anybody on the left or the right as long as they're not extremists. And if you're an extremist, you can go fuck yourself. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to appeal to anybody other than the fact that some people like video games and some people want them to remain fun and some people don't want motherfuckers fucking with that. And if you're an extremist, go fuck yourself. And if you're not an extremist, well, you can come join that. And let's play some video games together. Helldivers 2 is pretty good, and the new Final Fantasy has been really great so far. So Tipster, now I'm done with you, and I'm going to go back to blocking you because I don't want you accidentally retweeting lolly porn onto my timeline, because you've done that.
Oh my
You've
God.
done that, and I don't want to see it. I rarely choose to make videos like...
To be very fair, Tipster did not retweet lolly porn. He liked pictures of lolly in solidarity with his friend, all right? I feel like maybe some people might think that's a distinction.
Did you just like piss people off or something?
People might think that's a distinction without a difference. I think it is. I think it's worth pointing that out.
No, but the problem is he acts like an idiot. But I'm like, it's hard not to like just say he's just being an idiot and not like it's like from an outside looking in, it looks like he's defending.
Oh no, yeah. So I'm never gonna call Tipster a pedo or anything like that because I just don't think that that's the case. But it's come to the point where how can you possibly defend him from anyone outside looking in? Oh, he's just happened to defend L0li on 3 separate occasions within the span of a year. It's like
I don't feel bad for him when like H3 was like H3 was like if H3 outright called him a pedo, I wouldn't feel that bad because it's like you make all these like you say you're like I'm not a pedo, but you make like arguments that L0li cons make to defend L0li. So it's like
oh, thank you for the update,
I
Adblock.
feel bad for you.
Also to be fair, his friend
She's
actually is a
annoying.
L0li, even though she says she's not because I know her. Oh shit! Do we've got some rum info from Clover Cutie ASMR? Too bad he didn't give you that courtesy. No, he did not.
Always try to keep some decorum, but you deserve none of it. You are down to the last shred of internet dignity that you had left.
Wait, she's saying rum. Was Clover saying rums into L0li?
I think so. That's what I'm thinking. By the way, if anyone wants to watch, like, I did 2 huge 4-hour streams on Tipster last year around like June or July that covered pretty much everything I could possibly find on him. I have all the rum info. Oh shit. If you've got receipts, then we might want to cover that in the future. If I decide to recap on Tipster again. Okay guys, we need the Naruto music back on. Let's start again. Tipster got cucked by YouTube. For a while, he's back on now in the search results, but for a day or two, you could not find Tipster if you typed it in the search bar. His channel wouldn't show up, his videos wouldn't show up, even if you searched by channel, his channel wouldn't show up. So, Tipster decided to speak to Team YouTube, and this is what they said. Hi, my name is Hazel. How are you doing today? I am okay. Thanks for asking. That's good to hear. I'm contacting you because my audience has informed me that, as of yesterday, my channel no longer appears in search results. I checked with an alt account and confirmed this is an issue. What would cause this? And how can we fix this? They even tried filtered search to search... Hold on. They even tried filter search to search just for channels, and it still doesn't show up in search. You used search a lot of times in that sentence. I feel like you could reword that better, but okay. Thanks for sharing your concern. Hold on, the music's a little loud. Alright. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, sorry. Thanks for sharing your concern. I understand that you are concerned about your channel's search results. This is totally a bot, by the way. I've interacted with this thing before, and I have gotten actual people. The way this thing is responding is totally like a bot. He did not get a person. They did not want to spare him a person. Yes. My channel just... Huh?
Imagine if he tries to rizz her up.
He would.
She's a bot.
He 100% would if he wasn't in such a dire strait. Yes, my channel just randomly stopped showing up in results. My audience has been informing me of this since yesterday. I'm sorry to hear that. Just to confirm, is this the channel link in question? Yes. Thanks for confirming. By any chance, can you share a screenshot of the search you perform on your end? Sure. Thanks for the screenshot. Thanks for the screenshot. I know how important this is to you. No worries, let me check this for you. Just to confirm, are you still connected with me? Yes. Thanks for confirming. To help you better with this concern, I'll go ahead and check this matter further on my end. Is it okay if I place this chat on hold for a few minutes while I look into this? Sure. Thank you. Thanks. Please stay connected. Thanks. Thanks for patiently waiting. No worries. Allow me to share the details with you. Okay. Thank you. Please know that, like Google's search engine, search on YouTube strives to surface the most relevant results. According to keyword queries, channels, videos are ranked based on a variety of factors, including how well the title, description, and video content match the viewer's query. Also, YouTube search tries to show you the most relevant results. Results can include videos, channels, playlists, and live streams. You may not find your channel at the top results if 1. Your handle or channel name is commonly used in video titles. 2. You have a common channel name. 3. Your YouTube channel is new. 4. Your channel name may not be appropriate to all audiences. You may learn more here. Additionally, here are some tips. See what words people use to find your channel and traffic sources in YouTube Analytics. Consider incorporating the most relevant search terms for each of your new videos channels. You can add them as titles and descriptions as long as they're accurate and not excessive. Write robust descriptions up to 1 to 2 paragraphs long, if relevant. Consider implementing YouTube's translation tools to reach an international audience. But this doesn't make sense. Why would my channel show up in search one day, but not show up in search the next day? Brainstorm.
I feel like I'm gonna go now. It's pretty late for me.
All right, have a good night, Tyrone. Thanks for joining, man.
Yeah. Okay, see you, man.
Brainstorm new video ideas by looking at search results for popular and less competitive queries. Identify opportunities to serve an audience that isn't already well served. Remember to check the trending tab for topics that appeal to you or may be specific to your niche. I understand where you're coming from. However, as per Careful, this is working as intended. So my channel just disappears overnight and that's normal? I truly appreciate your persistence in seeking different solutions. We've carefully examined your case and offered the best resolution possible within our guidelines. That's okay. Thanks for the info. I appreciate it. Thanks for your understanding. I understand that it may not be ideal, but it's the final decision we could provide. Your valuable feedback can help us improve our services in the future, so please consider sharing your sentiments through our feedback form. Aside from this, is there anything else for today? No. That was all. Thanks. Ugh, so funny. Is there anything new from him that's like really funny?
I mean, I don't know. I guess the mod stuff's kind of funny, but also not because you got dogs. But
Oh yeah, I don't want to share that.
yeah, I think that's it really.
What is he sharing? Happy birthday, Keffals! It's technically
yeah,
not her
I've seen
birthday
it.
yet in this
She's
time
tweeting
zone,
out.
but it is in her time zone, so I don't need to stay up till midnight. I'm too old and sleepy for that. What are you? What is this? Well, there you go. You know what? It's already getting the stream. How long is the stream been going on for? Like 2.5 hours. I'll do a poll once I finish getting through the rest of these tweets. We might, I might do the hbomberguy stuff next time. But if you guys want me to do the hbomberguy stuff tonight, I'll do it. Okay, so I'll let you guys decide. Okay, next up, we've got leaks from Keffals that confirms what we already know, that Keffals is a fucking freak and a piece of shit.
Oh god.
Last year, in the infancy of my channel, I had a debate with a creator I had admired, Keffals. She performed poorly and attempted to sacrifice my budding reputation to save face. With the consent and encouragement of her former editor, Cheri, which, by the way, I think Cheri was the one that confirmed with Destiny that Keffals did in fact dox the family of some random person because she thought they were
Yeah,
affiliated
someone
with
in
Kiwi Farms. So I'm pretty sure.
They're not even involved with Kiwi Farms. They're just some random guy.
I think it ended up being some random guy, but Keffals thought that it was the right guy. What happened in that debate? It was a debate on the term they fab. I don't really care if people use this term position, and you shouldn't tone police trans people using it when they're venting about prejudice. Karl Marx took the it is a transphobic slur and you are perpetuating transphobia position. So full disclosure, I didn't do great. We all have our debates we don't do well. I understand. But because I took down the VOD, I have control of the narrative. So I am editing the intro to immediately poison the well, including putting the Xander Hall thing at the start. Cheri reached out to me a few months after the debate, expressing feelings of guilt after witnessing Keffals abuse her position as a respected figure and advocate in order to mitigate the ramifications of a poor debate performance. The debate was on the NB-phobic they fab remark, with Keffals attempting to argue its validity in cases of transphobia being used to combat transphobia. I offered... Okay, that's pretty loud. Hold on. Damn you, Hans Zimmer. Why is your score so fucking loud? Alright. Let's continue. I offered alternative allegories for this sort of action, which she admitted to being unethical, eventually losing the debate. Yo, you want a fresh drama cycle for Xandahal to take an easy W in? Update me. I wrote the name. Okay. In the Excel sheet for 2 segments, I had a disaster debate with Karl Marx. And during the debate, it was revealed that this guy cheered on Xanderhal's financial downfall. So I took down the VOD so no one can watch it, meaning that the only copy will be my upload. And I am putting the Xanderhal confrontation at the very beginning, in the intro. This I was made aware of. Karl Marx and I have interacted positively since that happened, but we never actually talked about it, but it always really fucking bugged me the way he engaged with us. Oh no, he's a fucking clout shark piece of shit. Ironic. Very ironic. Beyond ironic. Keffals, despite recognizing her shortcomings, proceeded to make an upload of the debate I had both failed to record and she had deleted the VOD of, in which she poisoned the well in order to dress her position as appearing more correct, despite clearly knowing she was wrong. He leaked DMs. Cool. Stop telling me. I'm sorry, I thought you wanted updates. I'll stop now. How does that help me? I thought you wanted to know what was being said so that you don't get caught off guard. I'm sorry I didn't realize I shouldn't do that unprompted. I'll only send you stuff you asked me to send or look for. Yeah, like what's the point? If anything, we are all fucked. What do you mean? We're fucked. All of us. Do you mean a call? She's freaking out. This one is just kind of funny. This has been a fucking wild day. Sad. I am praying... Wait, did the song end? No, it just got quiet. I am praying Vaush does not react to this, for fuck's sake. This is all to say, I think Keffals is a grifter. She doesn't care about you. I don't know for sure. But I have a hard time believing she cares about most of these issues. She has no trouble lying to her audience and has a history of exploiting unethical situations for clout. I think the best recent example we can see of this is her interview with Christian. Christian showed up to an interview experiencing messianic delusions, literally believing she was Jesus Christ. Keffals ignores this, smiling and continuing, clearly amused at the situation. Though portrayed as an interview with a victim who experienced great suffering by internet trolls, it was clearly a thinly veiled attempt by another person eager to exploit what she saw as a lol cow. This made even more clear by Keffals monetizing, I don't think that's how you spell that, of Christine's mental illness. Chris Sturry tax. $84,699 what is that, pounds?
Bruh. Yeah.
What is that in US?
I don't know, but I think it's...
I think our money's comparable, but I want to get an exact number. For what is it?
USD to GBP.
84,699.5.
Okay, $1 is... Yeah, 0 points. So we popped...
That's $100,000 for an interview. You will get the full unedited interview with Christian. Otherwise, I will never release it. And 1 million lost. I don't care how much money Gino Samuel makes. I don't think he would pay $100,000 for this fucking interview. I'd like to remind you of all my DMs with her I leaked back when the drama occurred, and how utterly absurd this sort of contact is for someone with her status and acclamation. We're going to check this real quick. So apparently Keffals is leaking our private DMs to her server, so I thought I'd share some of the weirdest bits with all of you. If I ever work with you, don't talk to me like this, please. It's super fucking weird. Probably done with this Discord for a bit. To be honest, I'm a bit tired. That's just how debates go. You have debates go about way more intense topics that you keep up. But, alright, just a little disappointing for me, you know? If you're unhappy with stuff you said or whatever, why not just retract it and say your changed mind? Oh boy, this is gonna be... I have a feeling this is gonna be amazing. I didn't say anything incorrect. You compared saying they fab to the N-word. LMFAO. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. Your chat made that up. What's the problem? Like, why not keep it up then? I'm a tiny streamer. If I was so clearly wrong, why not just upload you cooking me when I'm wrong? Why are you begging me to do something I already said that I won't do? Okay. It's only gross because you're woke scolding me. Woke scolding is when you dislike explicitly transphobic insults. Are you actually upset? Actually this upset about this? I can't tell if this is performative or not. You're not very pleasant to talk to, honestly. I don't want to burn bridges, but you did that yourself. You really... I'll see you around. Take care. I did not. You're acting like a child over this. I'll put the debate back up for you. How else would I interpret this apart as an insulting occurrence? Don't talk to me like that, but thanks. I am. You're being shitty and rude. That's fine, though. Take care. Max? Calm down. I am calm. Don't condescend to me. There's opportunities in the future for this. I don't actually care if the opportunities get disappeared 30 minutes after they occur. Why are you being such a brat? Wait. So she was claiming to Cheri that Carl was a cloud shark, but she's literally trying to bait him with being like, hey, there's going to be more opportunities in the future. And he's like, yeah, I don't care about that. Like, why are you being such a brat about this? Now I am condescending to you. You have really fiery temperament and need to cool off. This is really sad, Max. Lol. Is it sad as doing poorly in debate and then immediately priving it, though? Based. Like, I have been using the term dayfab since 2013. Gross. 2012 even. It's only gross because you are woke scolding me. Woke scolding me when you like explicitly transphobic insults. Yeah. Okay, no, that was the bit that got cut out. Ultimately, this is what... I don't think there's any more Keffals. Restarting my Mac? Alright. Alright. Ultimately, this is what I'd like to leave you with. Someone I fervently defended for a few years turned out to not just be a prick, but someone who was happy being a prick to me just because she had embarrassed herself due to a lack of preparation. We never know what people are actually like. So think critically, even with those we admire and appreciate. Keffals has made moves to quit politics recently, and I think she should. If you can't be wrong without trying to tear someone's reputation, you're in the wrong field. As a final aside, you may recall Cheri Bread TV and I once had beef, our first interaction actually. Since then, we've discussed it privately, eventually settling it, and have now become friends with no remaining animosity, just to be clear. Yep. So that's more Keffals shit, and then we got some extra shit from... I think we'll do the circus music for this one. Lol. I think the drama side of content creation encourages harassment and obsessive behavior that makes you a worse person. I fell into the trap of making drama content and engaging in the same behaviors people have used to hurt me. I deeply regret it, and I'm sorry to those I've hurt. That brand of content brings out the worst in everyone. It made me a person that, when I look back at, I'm ashamed of, and I genuinely wish I never got wrapped up in it. We all make mistakes, but all we can do is do better moving forward. When people make hit piece after hit piece on you, it feels cathartic to get down on their level and engage with people in the same way. But that means lowering yourself to their standards and hurting other people for AdSense revenue. It's disgusting, and I feel bad for it. Me too. Okay, so that's that. What do we have next? Get a room, for real. Can I just watch? Oh, I closed the other thing by accident. Okay, so it was revealed that Tipster was like in some type of group chat called like Obsessing Over Goth Titties or something like that. And then this DM from Tipster was, can I just watch and get cucked? Then, LMAO, that was too far even for me. Lol, cringe. Okay. Okay, Tipster. Alright, guys. I think I am going to end the stream here. But make sure to come back Sunday, and we will continue with hbomberguy, Tipster, Nick versus Lav, and any extra things that we may have missed. So keep an eye out for that. Tomorrow is the drinking stream with my friend Beth. We've got a lot of, it should be tons of fun. We're gonna finish the 80s tier list, and if we still got energy, we'll probably play some games. It should be tons of fun. Thank you for joining me, Nexajed. I'm gonna leave you guys off with this song about hbomberguy. I think it's a beautiful song. I'm gonna hop off call. Peace out, Nexajed.
See ya.
So yeah, if you guys like the stream, make sure you leave a like, and I will see you guys, and dares, there will be dares, you know. I will see you guys tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. EST.
Summer tempest, Tommy killed cockroach,